Nerdrotic.com.
Cause I'm probably late. Oh, Friday night time. Radical lights and highly organized. It's Friday night tights, Friday night tights. Time has come, they are finally here. Oh, Friday night tights. We're not affiliated, just so we're clear.
What up? Oh, we're not on the screen. There we go. How's it going, everybody?
I was waiting for you to unmute me because I was just babbling nonsense there.
Well, we just had an entire show before we started. We should have just hit record earlier. What's up?
We've
everybody?
already reviewed Mario, so we need to cover
we
it now.
We don't need to do it now.
That would have been the best FNT ever, honestly. 5 minutes, we got to every topic that was relevant.
Yeah, it was a speed run.
It kind of was. Talking about Tiger Woods memes and
they're so fucking good.
Yeah.
You see, audience, it's abnormal for us to talk about what we're going to talk about before the show.
It's very abnormal and unusual.
We keep it fresh for you guys.
Hold on.
Sure.
Did we acknowledge Dad's hat yet?
What?
God bless you.
I've become a weeb because Japanese people being unleashed on X, and it's hilarious.
It's fantastic.
They're everywhere, and
You
it's
just had that probably laying around.
You know, I actually did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Of course you do.
He's gonna use it on his wife later.
She's not
We're
that
just the hell.
Yeah. Which wife?
but getting there.
Welcome to Friday Night Tights 400. Yo!
400.
Yeah.
400.
Crazy.
You guys are so far ahead of us on Open Bar. We've not even hit 200 yet. Bunch of absolute fucking
And
amateurs.
you've been doing
over
it
there.
for like 50,000 years. So, yeah, it's amazing you haven't hit that many shows. So, yeah, it's the numbering system, Drinker. By the way, welcome to the Critical Drinker for the 400th episode. I say hi.
Let's get it up for the Critical Drinker.
Let's get it
as
up
Beardo said.
for me.
Wow.
Yeah. The evidence, okay?
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, it's our numbering system. So we've actually had more Friday night shows than 400, but it's this version of Friday Night Tights that's hit 400, and that started when the Critical Drinker joined us on this date. What year was it? It was 2020, April 3rd, 2020.
Oh my
No
god.
way.
The past 5 years have just been a blur for me. So I don't know.
Crazy.
Is it milk?
It's
Oh.
Are you having a stroke or something? Milk.
Sorry. Can you
Wait.
Mine's black.
I got this at Anime Matsuri actually because it's.
I got one of those
Texas.
I have one of those too. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
Hey, there we go.
I got a plastic bottle of water.
My brother.
Who gave it to? Was it Scott McKenzie? Is that who gave it to us?
Man, it's been so long.
Might have been.
Yeah,
That's
he
been like
gave
4
all
years
of
ago.
us. He gave all of us.
Yeah.
Still got them.
The
Still
same guy that
treasure
gave
them.
us these.
Still drink from them.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I got some of those too. There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been.
Az, are you
it's
drinking
been-
plastic?
Got milk on the brain.
No, that was vodka.
Okay.
I need more plastics in my testicles, quick.
It's been 6 years and it's been a complete shit show. I don't think we've evolved at all over those 6 years, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Why start planning? Why change anything if it's working? So I'm glad that you've joined us on this special anniversary episode where we're just going to talk about the same thing we always talk about. No highlights or anything.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
We're not going to do this retrospective bullshit. No, we've got another idea. Should we tell them now? Should we just tell them now?
Now.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
Hey, Chrissy, your microphone comes in all muffled and then it gets clear.
Oh, I paid extra for that.
No, that's good. I'm glad it's really working then.
Oh no! Shoot, what do I have to do?
I don't
Blow
know.
on it?
Probably just leave and come back.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Yes.
Or you're like, or don't come back. All right, let's try
Well, if
it.
you didn't come back, then it would be like an old school FNT. But now it's a new and
Without
modernized
women.
FNT.
All right.
Yeah.
She's bailed.
Yeah, bringing on women might not have been the best decision. Just kind of point out.
They ruin everything.
We're in
They
trouble
are.
next week then.
So yeah, we're not going to do any highlights or retrospective. We've got maybe a worse idea. Quarter black.
More
so-
women.
Yes.
More women.
We're replacing the entire cast.
Yeah. We all identify as women for the purposes of this.
Sure. Right after this show, we are going to start 24/7 FNT on Nerdrotic Live. It will be on a loop. It will be going all
No
day.
way.
That's
all
right.
night.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
You're still going to get more views than Starfleet Academy.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Is
Totally
it better
copying
now?
the Y files backstage on that one. So yeah, we're as soon as the show's over, it's gonna lead you over to the launch of the FNT. I don't know what we're gonna call it. It's just FNT live all the time, but we're not
Wow.
live.
Could
It's
it
old
just be
shows.
like following you around your house, just going about your day-to-day business?
Wow,
Watch
that'd be
go to the
boring.
bathroom.
Got the
Yeah.
GoPro on Gary's head.
Doing some hardcore gaming.
Oh,
You know.
all the time.
All the time. Big time
How long is it
gamer.
going to take you to? How long would it take to sit through every one of them, all the way up to 400?
Jeez.
Did you guys do a?
I only have 80 up there right
Yeah,
now.
we only
We'll
have
add 'em
80,
as we
yeah.
go. But they're 80 up is 177
Let's do
hours.
the math on this one.
Wow.
So what's our average length?
About 4 hours.
I'd like to know that.
Extremely long.
I'd say 4 to 5 hours.
16,000
Let's say
hours.
four, about 4
Sure.
hours. would
Our
be the average.
math Asian says
16,000.
16,000.
Holy shit, 66 days is what X-Ray
1600.
Girl's saying.
Jesus.
Thank God the Asian did that because that is not the number I came up with. I did something wrong.
They estimate it at 1270 years.
Oh my
Precisely
God.
1 month.
All right.
You're absolutely right, Gary. Nothing has changed on this show.
No. No.
Spend 5 minutes late. Let's spend the next 10 minutes just talking about how long it'll take to watch past episodes of Friday Night Night.
It's the charm, as.
He's
Yeah.
stalling. He doesn't
This
want to talk
coming
about
from the
Mario.
guy who
Yeah.
starts a stream telling
Yeah.
us exactly what he did in detail that entire day leading up to that stream. Well, I turned off the telly and I fed the cat and I took a shit and then I went to the store and,
Other cat.
and then Geeks and
What's the
Gamers
thing?
Daily.
I'm gonna tell
Geeks
you
and
what I
Gamers
did
Daily.
yesterday.
They're always talking about fucking fast food for the first 20 minutes of every fucking episode.
All right, well, calm down with the hyperbole there.
24
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry,
talking about fast
15
food
minutes
today.
Oh, today. Okay, you didn't talk about it today.
Just
Well,
today and validate
first
the
cup of
argument.
tea in the morning, I went off and took a shower.
So what we are going to be talking about today is it's not in the title, but we are going to. Well, these guys are going to talk about Super Mario Galaxy Brothers, and
Didn't even get the fucking title right.
it's a
Fucking
movie.
hell.
It's a movie.
40 years
Super
old.
Galaxy Mario Peach Brothers.
Yeah, Super Brothers Mario Galaxy movie.
Can I call
Yeah.
it Peach's Grand Adventure, featuring guest appearances by the Mario Brothers?
Cameo, really.
I was so sure Gary was going to sign it for homework that I watched it at the beginning of the week and thinking, "Yep, I'm all up to date. We're good."
No,
And then
we
he
did the first
asked us
one.
to watch it. Gary didn't even watch it. We didn't even have to watch it.
I did a review of it today, thinking like there would be a decent amount of interest in it. That fucking video flatlined, man.
Yes, it was. No one
No one gives a shit.
Most Nintendo fans aren't on the fucking internet. Only the freaks are. So
What? Yeah, I was gonna say
that's 100%
ones
true.
who are all transgender and want
Yeah.
every character to fuck another character the like same sex, or they want
Bowser's by the way.
Fox McCloud in there.
Yeah, dude. The freaks
And it's going to
are
be the
out.
biggest movie of the year, or
Yes.
top three in the top three for sure.
It'll be a
Without
$1
a
billion movie.
Didn't
Easily.
Grace
The first
Randolph
of the
say
year.
that Bowser represents toxic?
We'll get to that. Yeah,
Manosphere.
Grace, I'm a retard, Randolph.
yeah.
I'm just
so
pissed I had to sit next to a fucking Nintendo fan when I watched this movie.
You should have fucking saw the freaks that were in my showing, like two dudes dressed up as Peach and fucking Rosalina, dude. I was
have
like,
apologized.
I'm not gonna repeat what I said.
Beard on
I-
X-Wing. That's the question.
I'm
What
not
more
gonna
do you
repeat.
fucking want?
I
I
don't
can't
know.
believe you went to the
Little
cinema to
dignity.
see that. Fuck.
The last time I'm meeting him, do you want to come watch a movie? Okay. He gives me that shit.
yeah, as felt pretty. Okay, and he just shoots him down. He just shoots him down. So in a second, we're going to
you
talk
look
about.
nice, then you farted and ruined the whole illusion. Okay, you know what the hell, man? Like buy
Women
into
fart,
it.
Should have wore your brown dress, not your pink dress.
Don't make the illusion for me, okay?
So in a
I
second,
just said to people we went down the mudslide afterwards. You see,
we'll talk about Super
Got
Mario.
dirty in all the right
It's-
ways, as.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay, so no brothers,
Super Mario Galaxy movie.
and it should have been Super Mario World. Is that what I heard you say?
No,
Darren?
I just don't think it should have been titled Super Mario Galaxy because
Okay.
I think that sets a precedent that they did not meet in the movie.
They
So,
don't go to other galaxies. They just kind of fly to other
All right.
Yeah.
planets. that
Yeah,
are
because
like-
because the Mario there's two Galaxy games and they're considered two of the greatest games ever. You title it Mario Galaxy movie, that sets a kind of a precedent for fans that I don't think the movie met from that perspective.
It was almost more Odyssey.
I mean, it had elements of
elements,
Odyssey, it had elements of Galaxy, but like it's just
Sunshine.
yeah. It had,
How do we begin to analyze this movie?
I just think they should have called it the Super Mario Brothers movie too. You know, like the fucking first one was Super Mario Brothers movie. Call it Super Mario Brothers movie 2.
So
Follow the naming convention of the game.
than Supergirl's going to do on its weekend.
yeah. So before we get into Super Mario, and you will be on the clock when we get into Super Mario, we're also going to talk about Hollywood leaving Hollywood in droves, and Andy Weir getting a little trouble. Then he had to make an apology. We're going to discuss
Said nothing
that.
wrong.
He said nothing wrong, by the way. And we're also going to talk about the amazing hit that's going to make $1 billion, Supergirl. We're going to talk about Supergirl and the reactions to that.
Even Andy Weir's apology was taken out of context.
It was.
Because he didn't actually apologize for anything he said about Star Trek, yet those were the headlines.
Nor should he.
Yeah, nor should he. Well, he's a writer, and the people who are covering it, things like that, aren't. And boy, are we going to make them a subject of the conversation later with Supergirl, Ryan. We're going to talk about the access media. Oh, yeah. And with a lot of things, not just with Supergirl, with Bree and a bunch of other things. We're going to talk about the access media. Oh, yeah. I think it's time. It's a long time since we've given them a bunch of shit that they deserve, but they've been so irrelevant. And we're going to just explain why they are irrelevant, and deservedly so. But I think we should start off with talking about top 3 movie of the year. It's going to be pretty big this weekend. It's already made all the money. And I think everybody's seen it except for me.
I haven't seen it yet, but
No,
I'll probably go with
I
my
haven't seen
stepson.
Right, get out, Chrissy. You were on thin ice before. Now you're fucking done.
He's a misogynist.
I'm getting
You did
confirmed this
perfectly,
tomorrow.
Hugo.
It's been a big, busy week. I still haven't picked a confirmation name yet, and it's tomorrow.
What?
I don't know what that is. What's a confirmation name?
It's being confirmed tomorrow. I have to get a confirmation.
about?
I still haven't picked
You
it
have to
yet.
pick a different name than the name you're
Yeah.
given.
Right,
Chrissy,
I
because
suggest-
Chrissy's her whore name, so.
I have to pick a
Go for Hercules
I
Rockefeller.
have to pick a Catholic saint.
Gary's like, what?
Do you have it like narrowed down at all, Chrissy? Have you thought about
Yeah.
it at all, or are you
I
taking
have-
it very seriously? Or
I'm between Princess, Mary, and Monica.
Right. Poll. Do a
from
poll on the
Friends?
fucking chat. Like the chat can decide
Alright.
for you.
All right.
Right. Do it.
Listen,
I thought
my
Odin would help me, but he's not here.
my Cobra Cast
No,
chat's
he's
a
doing
big fan
Christian
of the name
stuff.
Monica.
Monica.
Yeah. If you just kind of think about that, if you say it a certain way.
What do you
Monica.
mean say it a certain way? Oh, what's up, Monica?
It just
I never would have worked that one out.
Christy picked up on that.
You're on the clock for Super Mario right now. I just want to let y'all know.
This is coming down to Mario talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's be serious, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anal-
We've got
we're
serious
analyzing this.
movie talk.
Yeah. I want you to put it through the most cinephile lens.
But
The
look,
Super
I
Mario
don't think
movie.
like the critic score and the audience score shouldn't surprise anybody because it's the same for the first one. Also, at the same time, for the critics who watched it, I think it's like reasonable. I think it's reasonable scores from their perspective because for most of the critics, they don't know anything about Nintendo. They don't understand the references. They don't get the music, the visuals, whatever. And they're going in and they're judging it purely based off a movie, which 95% of people that go in aren't going to be doing that. It's going to be based on a lot of things that they've gone through in their life and that they're going to feel a lot more than the critics are. I don't think this one is actually as good of a movie as the first one, but I think it's a lot more hype with more just fucking fast pace, ADHD, color rush, cameos everywhere. And I think people are going to have a great time with it if they love Nintendo.
Well, I mean,
I
ultimately,
think, like,
go ahead, Drinker.
all right, yeah. This movie is got the most insane pacing that I've ever experienced in a movie ever. I think, like, we don't even have like any kind of discernible structure or any cause and effect in terms of plot. We literally just rocket from one scene to the next, where like suddenly we're in one galaxy, we're in the next, we're with Mario, we're with Peach. There's no real like storyline to tie it all together. It's just one set piece, one action sequence after another. If you're a little kid who's a big fan of Nintendo, you're absolutely going to love it because it just gives you that absolute constant dopamine hit for 90 minutes. It never lets up. It doesn't get bogged down in anything like character, plot, story, anything like that. It is just action scene after action scene, member berry, references to the games and stuff. If you're big into Nintendo, you will absolutely love it. But if you're looking for any kind of discernible plot or anything, there's almost nothing to analyze. Like I couldn't even pick out a 3-act dramatic structure with this movie. It just doesn't have one. It's like a missile that's just like rocketing towards its destination. That's all you get with this. So if you're an adult, you're probably going to be, well, unless you're massively into Nintendo, you're probably going to be a bit lost with this one and a bit overwhelmed. If you're a little kid, a big Nintendo fan, you'll absolutely love it. So it just depends on your perspective.
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of like what I've said. I feel like, I know they don't literally say this, but I feel like the filmmakers basically said, if you don't give a fuck about the source material, we don't give a fuck about you. And that's how I think all pre-existing IPs should be treated. The bottom line is this movie's going to make $1 billion, and every single person that wants to go see this based on the IP is going to generally enjoy it. You know, not literally every person, but generally, you know, you're going to get 90% of the audience is going to enjoy this. It's going to make $1 billion, $1.5 billion, and you got a bunch of fucking critics who don't mind doing research when it comes to diversity and equity and inclusion for movies, and looking deeper into the themes that might be there that nobody else gives a fuck about. But if we put a black trans in Mario movie, guess what? Those same critics that don't understand Mario are certainly going to find some things to understand. Fuck those pieces of shit. This was never meant for them. And we need to see more of this. Imagine getting a Disney Star Wars movie where you go, this is for Star Wars fans. And if you don't know Star Wars, you're not going to understand this. This is exactly what we want.
What I will say is I get what you're saying. However, I feel like the idea of only make it for people that are super highly passionate about the source material, and that's the only people you care about, the only people you make it for, that can work for the biggest IPs in the world. But
Like
for
Star
99%
Wars.
of other stories,
But that's my problem,
work,
Ryan,
you know?
is that they're not making the biggest IPs in the world for the fans. They're making it for the fucking masses.
I agree, but we just watched Project Hail Mary, right? Which
Yeah.
obviously, if people respect, like, know that source material, they can really appreciate it. But it is also a very accessible movie for people that have never read the book before. And the only reason that movie can be a success is because they didn't just make it for people that loved it; they made it for both. So I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Yeah,
when
I
it
think
comes to
with this movie.
Just
With this
saying.
movie, it's almost simplistic enough and dumb enough that, like, even if you somehow are a little kid who doesn't know about Nintendo, doesn't know like the classic Super Mario games, and hasn't played Super Mario Galaxy, you're probably still going to enjoy it anyway, because there's enough bright colors and action scenes and just fun stuff going on that you can just have a blast with it anyway. It is a pretty accessible, feel-good family movie.
Well, yeah, I
Well,
mean, we kind of do have storytelling involved with this. It's called 40 Years of Nintendo. If this movie comes out and Nintendo doesn't exist as a company, nobody's going to see this shit. There's no reason to go see this. If this movie comes out and there was never a Mario, never a Nintendo Entertainment System, never an N64, and this movie called the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie comes out, and nobody's going to see this shit. But the reason that people are connected to it is because they're bringing all of their memories of what seems like a video game brought to real life on the screen. That's essentially what these movies are. Is this a good movie by the standard of Toy Story? Hell no, not even fucking close. But it's good for what it needed to be. And the people that are the target audience are eating it up. And that's all that really should matter.
I just think
what
we
I would
should-
say
we
is,
can-
like,
we
imagine
can
how much
raise the
better
bar.
it could be if it had that, like, Nintendo legacy, if it had like
Yeah.
those callbacks to all the classic games and stuff, but it was also wrapped up in a really good story.
I mean, so
Yeah,
like
but it
I
was
remember
also good, yeah.
Well, I remember when a Mario movie was announced, and I'm like, what the fuck are they going to do with a Mario movie? What kind of story is there to tell? There is no story in a Mario movie. So it would be weird to have an in-depth. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, from my initial reaction when they're going to make a live action or an animated Mario movie, is like, what the fuck story is there to tell in a fucking Mario game? You know
Sure,
what I mean?
I don't need it to be deep and meaningful. I just mean more like you can have like fairly well-defined characters with a bit of an arc to them.
I don't disagree. Like, there's a moment in the movie that I said to somebody that I went to see it with, because there's a moment in the movie where Fox McCloud is they're flying and he talks about Mario and he's like, I really like this guy. You remember that moment when he says that? Okay.
When they're glaring at each other.
Yeah. And so
you think it's about to be like they're about to be fighting over Peach kind of thing.
But what I got to thinking, I was like, yes, there's a story that could be told, like the Buzz and Woody dynamic, the development of their relationship and the arc that they're on. We are completely missing that in these Mario movies. There's no depth or anything like that. And I'd like to see more of that depth, 100%. With that said, though, it's going to work for the audience that it's made for, and that's the bottom line.
Well, to that point,
I'm part of the audience, and it didn't work for me. Like, I fucking have a tattoo of Mario.
Ooh.
I love Mario. I grew up with it. It's been a huge element in my video game experience, and I wish there was a little bit higher level of storytelling. When I came out of it, I thought, it was like a bunch of colors and very, spastic. But it's a kids movie. And then I thought we had Lion King, Aladdin, a fucking Road to El Dorado, like old movies that were for kids that had a focused story, that had great dynamics and focused characters. Like, there's no reason it can't be that. They just seem to only care to just throw out the bare minimum. And this one, that's why I don't think this one is better than the first one, because I felt like the first one attempted to have some kind of arc for
I thought the first one. I thought the first
it wasn't great, but
incredibly shallow. I thought they're both shallow, but I thought the first one was more.
I get what you're saying, Jeremy. Yeah. Like, I would say, like, I agree with Garrett in that the first one attempted to have a more conventional story with a more focused narrative around, the two brothers and like them actually having a bit of character development and getting from one place to another. With this, it's just it's an ensemble piece, really. You've got, like, the narrative focus is split between Peach, Bowser and his son, and Mario and Luigi, and even like Fox McCloud. And none of them really get the time that they need to actually develop or go anywhere as characters. Like, I don't like I say, I don't need it to be deep and meaningful or like super complex. I just need something to latch onto in terms of like a progression. there's not enough time to do any of that because it's just rocket into the next action scene. And the narrative is too split between too many different people. I wish it was more focused on something. And I think the first movie did a better job with that purely because there was fewer characters to try and juggle. And so they could have more of a focus on the brothers and then and Peach and their relationship with her. You don't get that this time. And I can't believe I'm trying to go into this kind of deep movie analysis with a fucking Mario movie.
Go ahead, Shad. I know you want to say something.
I'm digging for something here.
Are we really putting the spoilers paddle up for this?
Requested, I did.
Well, apparently there's nothing to spoil from what people are saying.
We're kind of like spoilers.
There's some revelation that's gonna.
There is.
By the end.
No, there is one primary thing that all of these shippers are upset about, and that's the Rosalina Peach thing about them being sisters. That's a huge spoiler from that perspective. So, but go ahead, Shad.
I took my two youngest boys to this, and in terms of what both Drinker and Jeremy were saying about, is it going to be enough for the target audience? My youngest son is like 6. He loved it. He didn't know much about Mario, didn't need a lot. He just really enjoyed that they turned into babies at one point, and there was a lot of flashy lights. My next youngest, he really liked Fox McCloud because he was cool. And so they don't have high, a bar to meet in terms of what they want out of this film. And in terms of, is it, good for kids? I actually found this film both better and worse than the last one. It's worse from a plot perspective. The plot is actually quite boring, though I think it nails the ending a little better. Mario has a pretty good, strong, heroic moment at the end.
He has a couple, actually.
Actually, yeah. Like he has a noble sacrifice where he lets Peach, save the sister, and he takes on Bowser himself. And then the way he defeats Bowser Jr. was a good kind of noble thing. And that I think that's just good, simple, heroic kind of moments for kids. And in that sense, I thought it was a bit better. And there, like the previous film, it didn't go all the way, but it certainly flirted with some progressive kind of messaging, with Peach being so much of a girl boss, specifically at the expense of Mario in that first film, where this one, she is still like kick butt and everything like that, but it's not at the expense of Mario at any point. In actual fact, they're kind of more on an even, level where they're more partners in this film. And so I appreciate that they weren't kind of flirting with that, push to never have a hero.
It is funny though, like watching how these movies have to like circumvent the save the princess trope. They always have to find a solution to it. In the first movie, Peach straight up saves herself.
Luigi was the damsel in distress in the first one.
And in this one, it's like Rosalina is now the princess that has to be saved, and she can only be saved by another fucking princess.
Rosalina deported by ICE. What happens to her?
Peach
it's just funny, we all fucking on this panel, we all understand the rules that govern modern Hollywood, and you couldn't have a princess being saved by a guy. It's not fucking allowed ever. So they always have to come up with a way to circumvent it. Either she saves herself, or in this case, she gets saved by another girl. It's like, okay, fine, I get that you have to do it because fucking.
You know what? I want a princess to really get caught, Drinker, and then have to save herself in real life to show the ramifications.
It's just funny. It's funny watching the goofy ways that they have to get around this shit, and it's like, okay, if it makes everyone at home feel better, fine, like go for it.
Surprising though.
Go ahead.
Surprising though, there was like a heterosexual interest in it in the movie. Mario having a crush on her, like they actually mentioned it. I was like, wow, they actually.
And the shippers got mad because there's no lesbos.
It never went anywhere. But.
No lesbians and no black people. So,
that's a positive.
Shippers have absolutely destroyed fandom.
Kotaku's trying with this one. They're going through all of the cast and going, this one's bisexual, or this one, I'd love to be with this animal. Very strange.
Well,
I'll tell it on yourself, this crew.
I'm going to have to push. I'm going to push back on Drinker a little bit here because
you're not going to push back on me.
Listen to me. You said that there is no arc. Mario defeated toxic masculinity in this movie, okay?
That's only if you listen to Grace Randolph.
Toxic bro culture.
Dude,
no,
like
the manosphere, dude. Come on, man.
I saw that clip of hers before watching the movie, and I'm going, okay, I can't wait to see this. Dude, like, what the fuck is... What is she talking about?
It was so epically, monumentally retarded. I had to put it in my review. I just couldn't
it's funny.
It's so unbelievable for her to say that.
It's
Do we have
not,
this?
It's
I got
not
the
though,
clip
is
here.
it? It's not though, is it?
I
Sorrow
continue to
killed too
feel
many
that
brown people.
Bowser and now Bowser Jr. are a little bit too actually evil.
Gary,
Like,
so
someone
pause,
that
pause,
sings
pause,
with
pause,
their audio.
go. As the drug expert on the panel, what is she on?
The lipstick, man.
All of it.
One arm.
The
The
lipstick
lip.
is too much.
She looks like she's just about to go to a fucking blow-up doll convention in Upper Manhattan. So
that looks like antidepressants to me. As that looks definitely pharmaceutical antidepressants.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
SSRI.
Yeah.
Whatever they
Let her
are,
finish up real quick.
oh God.
God,
That's
she's
just
like
sad.
the gift that keeps on giving, man.
Let's rewind it and start it from the beginning because
This
man,
is-
it's like we don't want to miss a word of this wisdom.
No,
Yeah.
this-
Oh yeah.
Grace,
and now
hit us
Bowser
with your wisdom.
Jr. are a little bit too actually evil. Like it goes beyond cartoon villainy. I think maybe because they
God.
kind of mimic like the toxic manosphere that is like I don't know if it's becoming more
What are you talking about?
Me too with clavicular.
This is-
and
He's a
Fucking
he's a
insane.
monster turtle and his son.
Who is the
what
ro-
are you talking
hey,
about?
Jeremy?
And it's
Who is
like
who-
their plan is to literally destroy the entire universe. Like, I mean, it's definitely evil, but it's like it's so cartoonishly ridiculous. Like, how can you even take it seriously?
who is the Rollo Tomasi of
Yeah.
Nintendo, Jeremy? Who is the Andrew Tate of Nintendo?
Wario.
Yeah, I would say like Waluigi.
Yeah, Waluigi and
Yeah.
Wario.
Bowser Jr. to not get
Yeah.
married.
Waluigi.
You're really
Wario.
low, Chrissy. You're really low now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
just-
she's
just
really
a
low.
little
Yeah.
I'm low.
But it's
Uh,
not
Should I
muffled.
just yell?
Get that microphone
But-
right in the mouth.
But like this was a very playful kind of approach to their relationship in the movie. That's all it was. Like Bowser is and it like if you want to get into the storytelling of it, like it's weird because Bowser has this arc where he's like connected with Mario and then he kind of abandons that all of a sudden, which is kind of weird, but that's
Randomly.
irrelevant to it. But
There was the tiny little kernel of a good idea there, and then he just goes back to being, I guess I'm evil again.
Yeah. But like, so like all it is it's in its most simplistic terms, it's a kid wanting to make his dad happy. That's all it fucking is.
Oh.
That's all it is.
That's toxic, though, Jeremy. Toxic.
So Bowser in the beginning of this, I don't really understand what his fucking arc is because it's very clear that in the beginning he is still got his fucking anger issues and just wants to get out of there. But Luigi thinks he's changed his tune. And then he gets out and Luigi is trying to convince Mario. Mario hits him. Bowser gets big and Bowser's just chill now.
Yeah, and then
Even
he
though it's very
sacrifices
obvious
himself.
He wasn't actually chill, so I don't know what that is. He sacrifices himself so they can go. He all of a sudden has a change of heart. That lasts for a fucking heartbeat. There is not even a scene in between where he decides that he's going to be enslaved the rest of his life to set Mario free to when Bowser Jr. comes and picks him up. He doesn't experience anything like that. And then he goes up there and is a little hesitant to be evil again because he got to know those guys. And then he's back to
The movie is schizophrenic.
And again, and all of those are valid complaints about the development of stuff, but her comments are baseless. She's literally making this shit up. Like there's nothing to point to that. It's crazy.
The
that
bad
she said
guys
that.
are a little
Grace is
too bad.
Grace is a retarded take factory at this point. Like,
It really is.
I really think she's latched on to Bowser in the first film, which is forcing Peach to marry her, taking away the agency of her body and all that stuff. And then just applying it to the second film without any context, just saying it's all toxic masculinity still because it's the same character. And it's like, there's nothing like that in the second film. But she just...
Bowser does have the most testosterone of any of the characters.
I mean, he's jacked, so he's got something going on right there.
And seems to be a good father, I guess.
I would say by far and away, Peach is the most annoying character in the entire movie universe. I think she hurts both films significantly. I think that scene in the casino or whatever in this movie where she literally beats up like 150 or 200 fucking people with no problem at all. And it kind of begs the question of like, why does she need anybody? She's literally, she's got a power up the whole time. She's she's got the star and Mario the whole fucking time. You can't hurt her. She takes no hits. There's nothing that phases her. She knows everything. And it's not like I guess the only point is they don't use her to kind of talk down to the male characters per se. but it's still annoying as shit.
Well, it's frustrating because, like, not only does she have this incredible ability to fight and take on anyone, like, she's like way more skilled than Mario when it comes to like fighting, like, as you say, like dozens and dozens of like henchmen simultaneously. But she's also the girl who's the key to everything because she's got that secret power thing with like Rosalina. When the two of them like join forces, like they can like transform entire planets. They can break her out of like the super weapon that she's trapped inside. And it's like normally in narratives like this, you have one or the other. Either the girl is like weak and kind of vulnerable throughout the story, but she's actually the key to everything. Or she's like a powerful warrior, but like she's not the person who's going to unlock the final solution to. I shouldn't have said that. But like, the final resolution of the plot, right?
It is her
but with this
struggle
character,
after all.
they
You know?
did. With this character, they did both, and it's like, well, okay, as you say, Jeremy, if you've got all of those things wrapped up into one person, why do you even need anyone else? Clearly, she's like the actual narrative focal point of this entire movie. Mario and Luigi, everyone else is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, these are all like just little frustrations that kind of gradually mount up. And it's like, it would have been so easily fixed. They could have done this a different way and given you a much more balanced movie with a better story. And it still would have been just as entertaining. But man, they had those boxes they had to tick.
I feel like this could have been 2 movies, to be honest, with just as, and fuck, they would have made the same amount of fucking money as it's going to if they would have just split it up, because it is just so loaded with characters. And look, they find Yoshi, and Yoshi's just part of the squad. They're just best friends all of a sudden.
Yeah, you got like a 2.
But again,
like
and
what did it contribute to the movie?
But that's my thing is like, and the audience is going to immediately know the relationship because of the games and everything. So that's why. And again, I'm just saying that's the point behind it. Like the audience doesn't need to see development between Yoshi and Mario and Luigi to understand that. I get it though. If you're breaking it down from a movie standpoint, just like with Peach just fucking leaves her kingdom. She doesn't tell anybody.
Straight up, just for no reason.
I mean, I think facially
off into fucking space.
Anyone that's talking
Typical
about
female leader.
I'm not saying that this is going to make a fuck ton of money and make a bunch of Nintendo fans happy. The thing is, it feels like it could have done that and also been a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Who
think
brought it
there's
up
a
earlier?
difference
Puss in Boots.
telling your fans, if you don't know anything about Nintendo, you can go fuck yourself. This movie's not for you. And also make a movie for Nintendo fans that also is good.
Yeah, that's a logic that I can get behind and listen, I know nothing about Nintendo. I know I'm a game master, but I know nothing about Nintendo. When it comes to, I am a master.
He said gay master, didn't he?
No, that's what you wanted to hear as. Okay. No, but the theory behind, like, say, with Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or with Tolkien, if you go, fuck everybody else, we're going to just tell Tolkien's story. Well, within Tolkien's story, you get that character development in its purest form, that the audience would still just show that and go, okay, well, this is Tolkien. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm fine with that. I wish they would do more of that with some of the stuff we love, for sure. And it's making, I guess, like, is this from Friday?
It's going to make about. It's going to.
What's this total from?
It's going to flirt with about 200 million worldwide within a 5-day.
And it's going to have legs, right?
Yeah,
because it's a kids movie.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. So hold on. 200 million.
This is Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. 375 million worldwide 5-day. I'm sorry. 375 million.
What did the first one do?
Right at that, about 3.
Well, no, but what was its worldwide total?
About 1.3.
1.3.
1.3.
And they pulled it kind of early. So go ahead, Ryan. You're keeping up with all this.
I was just going to say, it's, for all intents and purposes, it might perform slightly better here domestically in that opening, or slightly worse. Could be slightly better internationally, or slightly worse. It's going to perform very similar to the first movie.
Maybe it's going to make $1 billion, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
for sure.
It depends on if because again, I know that when I say they pulled it early, it's just like it was still doing fine. When did they pull it, Ryan? That first one, they pulled it earlier than most people anticipated.
Well, they put it on VOD early. They were still in the theaters.
Yeah,
it was still in, but I mean that obviously hits it, right?
Yeah.
And we were
Last
all
week was
saying to
September
a man
1st.
and woman of both genders, we were like, what are you doing? It's doing fine. But there must have been some deal.
Well, welcome to the world of Nintendo. You're always asking, what the fuck are they doing? The fuck are you doing, Nintendo? That's the world of Nintendo, no matter what.
Now, unlike Superman, like I understand why they put it on VOD when they did. I get it. Like,
they needed
sense.
Yeah, Peacemaker. It was
Yeah.
desperate that you watched that first.
Yeah.
Closing,
Peacemaker, the movie that isn't for kids that had full fucking gay orgies and fucking bush and cock.
Wait a
in
minute.
it.
Are we talking about? Was that Super Mario?
in closing,
I missed that
there's
part.
been a ton of
That's the movie
speculation.
that James Gunn said, no, we need to take Superman out of the cinema for this.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of speculation that all of this is going to lead to a Smash Bros. Movie, and apparently Miyamoto has kind of shot that idea down. And
This is a license to print money, man.
yeah.
We need a Star Fox movie.
Well, we need, dude. So Star Fox is kind of like he's Han Solo, man. He's fucking awesome.
Totally,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he's a Star Fox movie.
I played Star Fox
like it
back
was
in the 90s.
So-
Okay, I know what it.
yeah,
I know what the
so
deal is.
Star Fox is not a huge IP on the game side. It's just not. It's just like Metroid. There's an idea. There's kind of an illusion that these games are massive. They're not really that big. However, I think Star Fox and his crew, or Fox McCloud and his Star Fox crew, that I think that could be a fucking awesome animated movie.
Dude, yes.
All right.
100%.
Now the problem is the crowd that is going to bring in.
Yeah. Dang it.
And they're already all over Fox McCloud, and it's
Really
fucking
unfortunate.
weird. Like there's some of the most weird, degenerate shit I've ever seen.
What is it? The
hear
furry
me out.
crowd.
Hear me
Oh,
out,
yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
We let this happen. We get them all in the theaters. Then the final solution.
It's just
In
going to be
my
a
graph,
glorious
it's a final
Bastards
You know how
Furry
over again.
flammable those costumes
Don't
are?
rush to announce it. Just think
Somebody
about it.
already tried that at a furry convention
It
once.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a
we covered it.
But
A little bit
sadly,
of chlorine gas spilled. No big deal.
Yeah.
An old Diggler. I don't.
sadly, I do not believe that a Smash Bros. Movie is in the future. And I'll just say this: based on the two movies we've gotten, does it seem like they're planning anything in depth out?
No.
Okay. Their idea is just throw a bunch of Nintendo characters into this shit and just do a
Seems
bunch
to
of
be
member
working.
berries, and it's working for them. But to do a Smash Bros. Movie, that's going to take some legit planning and writing and development and licensing and all this shit. So it's a really big ask. I think it should be. I mean, I would love to see a Smash Bros. Movie on screen. It would be incredible. But
I mean,
I'm not
honestly,
sure.
you could do all the characters that they've already put in these movies and then include Sonic. And that's like a minor crossover. And you can have like a lot of characters already just in the Nintendo
Just
world.
Yeah.
Before we leave this movie discussion, Jeremy, as Brie Larson's biggest cheerleader here, like, how did you find her in this movie?
I don't like admitting when Ryan is right. But Ryan has been calling this for months.
You must
She
not
is
like a lot of
fully-
things.
She is
A lot of
fully
time.
she is fully on the redemption arc. And she's been like this with the marketing and all of that. She's been very, very thankful to be part of this. She's been super, super, respectful to the fans and the IP.
Yeah.
And she did fine in the movie.
Well,
Like
that's-
her as Rosalina was great.
That's a
She was
good
fine.
transition
Yeah.
because she's learned her lesson. And if we look back on what her crimes were back then, comparatively to a Rachel Zegler or a Mark Ruffalo or a Pedro Pascal or the man who stole the tiara from Brie Larson as the queen bitch of the MCU, Simu Liu, it's not as bad as what any of those people, the aforementioned people, did at all. But we still get this same old game with movies. We just dealt with it last week with the Harry Potter show and Papa Escudo coming out with a preemptive, I'm getting death threats. And that's certainly part of the marketing ploy that they do. And we had the Supergirl trailer released this week, and it was completely overshadowed by one statement from Millie Alcock. It's Alcock, guys.
I'll say it how I want to say it.
Not
okay?
all.
All the cock.
All the cock.
All the cock.
And I only made up that nickname after she played the fake victim. So because
Better
it was
known as-
there. It
better
was
known as
there,
the
man.
Pharaoh child from
What is that?
Mad Max 2.
What is that episode on Friends where Chandler can't make sarcastic remarks? And so every time I would see her name, I'm like, oh, but she hasn't said anything disrespectful. As soon as she did, I'm like, Millie all the cock. And it's like,
release the gates.
Yeah, release it. So yeah, this is ridiculous.
Or is it AI cock?
Did this statement come out prior or
probably
just
came
after?
out prior? Probably prior.
It was the day
trailer.
before the trailers launched on Vanity Fair.
All right, Supergirl star Millie Alcock says, I really can't stop backlash and understands why Scorsese, Ridley Scott criticize her movies. Not every film is for everyone. She also goes on here. Let's get to the paragraph.
There it is.
Yeah, this is okay. It definitely made me aware of simply existing as a woman in that space is something that people comment on. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself.
You're in showbiz.
Yes. My favorite part of this, though, is everyone was going, what do you mean we don't own you? And then the media came out and went, yes, you do. You're proving her correct. Because I've never been told that I own someone before by the corporate media.
Millie, I need to have some laundry done tomorrow. If you could pop round between 10 and 12, that would be great.
Whoever
She's
pays
kind
you,
of straddling,
that's
the
who
conversation there is straddling two different franchises there. It's straddling the Game of Thrones with House of the Dragon and also Supergirl. But like, it's really difficult to pick apart what she's actually referring to there. Because did people comment on the fact that she was in House of the Dragon?
That's what they're alluding to, is that people make comments about, I guess, her looks or her body or something.
Nobody did. That's utter. That's utter.
How it's
I
specific
can't
to
remember
women.
a single thread or a single.
I think they were,
I haven't heard anything about this either.
I think Variety was just trying to throw that in to say she's part of a fandom. I don't know if she even said anything because we all covered House of the Dragon and we all said she was great, and I never heard a single complaint about her.
There was a lot of criticism for what's her name who plays older Rhaenyra.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
There was discussion surround, well, not a ton of criticism, but a lot of discussion surrounding whether this was the right person and blah blah blah. But in terms of Millie Alcock, it seemed all fairly positive.
She was good in it. She was the better Rhaenyra too. To be real.
And let's be real. Even if a couple people say something, even if a bunch of people say something, if you're going to promote your female-driven superhero movie, this is the exact wrong thing to say. Right? Because this never happens for things that are good and successful. It doesn't seem to happen, right?
Nope.
These comments only seem to come out before things that the people making them are very, very worried about failing.
Yeah, it sounds like she's insecure about her performance, so she is just like padding the critiques by putting this out there.
These kinds of particularly in recent years, these female-led superhero movies generally haven't had a great track record. Like, there's always the occasional one that bucks the trend, like Wonder Woman, that did really well. But generally speaking, things like the Marvels or like Birds of Prey, like all of those things have flopped disastrously. I think they know the same thing's going to happen here. Partly, it could come down to a number of things. It could be like the DC brand isn't particularly strong under James Gunn because like it's been mismanaged for years. There's a degree of superhero fatigue. The movie itself might kind of suck. We don't know. Like the test screenings haven't been great. And well, there's no getting around the fact that your audience for comic book movies, for superhero movies, is predominantly male. And if you don't appeal to them, you're not going to have a successful film. So all of those things are working against this movie. I think they know that. I think they know it's going to underperform, if not outright flop. And they're trying to cover their bases early. They're trying to get the excuses in early.
Because this makes no sense. Corn Sweat got all kinds of people talking about him, and he's a man. He's not a woman. People trash that movie.
This is what they do, man.
He's existing in the space.
Yeah.
It's a silly thing to even say.
If you look through it just using a microscope, not seeing the broader picture, and zoom on women getting criticism in movies, you think, oh, look at all this sexism, misogyny. When you expand the picture, look at everything in context, you're like, everybody gets criticized. So they're setting her up to be a victim, and it's the old shit we've seen for years and years and years. It's deflection of their own failures.
And if she were brown, it would be a comment about that.
Yes,
right.
Well,
yeah.
exactly.
And it's like it's a playbook that's so
right now.
fucking used up now. Like this stuff was viable maybe in 2018, 2019. Now we've seen it a million times before, and it never works. People are wise to it now. It's such a pointless play.
It's also like a copy of a copy of a copy, you know. Like back then, at least it was kind of coherent in some way. You know, and trying to give
photocopy of a photocopy.
But it's like this doesn't even make sense. Like,
Ryan, what were you going to say, Ryan?
I was just going to say it was really ironic that Drinker mentioned Wonder Woman because I think that Gal Gadot probably had more discussion about her and her body and all of these things leading up to that movie than a lot of these other female superhero movies that we've had out there. But I didn't hear I didn't hear a bunch of complaining from her. I didn't hear this like whatever. And the movie went on, and some people like it, some people don't. But it was very successful.
Yes.
And she, again, I think she had probably more comments about that and about her body type to play that particular character than any of these other people we're talking about.
Can I also point out, Ryan, that a lot of people that are defending or going after us for what we said, how are they criticizing Gal Gadot now just because she's Israeli? So like it's such a bunch of fucking bullshit. That's all it is. Right. Platoon had the best comment on this, I think. Our friend Little Platoon. It's like some invasion of the body snatchers type thing. Young women go to Hollywood seemingly normal, even quite talented, and then they come out saying not only the same asinine things, but in exactly the same asinine ways. Nobody who has not been body swapped by a pod uses phrases like ownership of women's bodies. Nobody. It's pod speak. You can always tell pod speak because the words are the same and the speaker is totally interchangeable. They do not think, they recite. Well said.
They're given talking points. That's all it is. They're given talking points by publicists, by studios, you know, and that's what they have to recite, and that's all they do. Platoon is 100% right. There's no thought put into it.
It goes beyond that, though, because this is entire ideology which has set up deliberate minefields and landmines for people to step on. These aren't just words. These are like essentially magic spells that have always worked. Like, do you notice how online bullying was a big thing and then it vanished and it was replaced with online harassment? It's because bullying didn't work, so they stepped up the language to make it seem worse. What she means by ownership of women's bodies is talking about her body. When actually, if she just said that, that would be perfectly reasonable. No one is talking that there's a problem with a woman playing Supergirl, as that's just a fact. But why is she on the screen? She's there for the enjoyment of the audience. And so obviously the audience are going to critique what's on the screen in the first place. Yes. And if somebody better could have pleased the audience more, they should be in the role instead. And yet this is a whole point of you're no longer playing essentially a character, which is just an object on a screen. You want to make it about you, because now I'm assaulting a person rather than a product that I'm paying money for. Well, and that is an entire social difference.
And it overlooks like the insane pressure that's put on guys as well to look buff, to look amazing, to look like bodybuilders and all of their shit. There was this ridiculous like report from Variety that just came out the other day from Lily Reinhart. She says a male director came up to me on set and said, just suck in your stomach a little bit. Like that was some fucking national emergency that we should all be like deeply concerned about. I'm sorry. Have you seen what the guys in like the Marvel movies have to put themselves through just to do their completely pointless but obligatory shirtless scenes? These guys are putting themselves through the kind of regimes that would buckle professional athletes. And they're just expected to do it.
Daredevil?
Oh yeah, he got ripped.
That guy could have been a dairy farm. He was that yoked. Fuck me now.
And that's the thing. Like, do they complain about it? Do they say,
no, they don't.
People have this weird ownership over men's bodies
more
in
emotional.
No, they just fucking go to the gym and work out like they're told to.
And for the most part, the women in these superhero spaces don't go through the physical regime that the men do because they're not asked. They just don't. They just don't. Brie Larson didn't go through the work. I know there's that one video of her pushing up a Jeep up a big stuff.
I watched lots of videos of her stretching.
Now. She's not required to do it.
They don't want to put on
Millie Alcock
does like
the only one it's a terrible movie, guys. It's a terrible movie. But Mackenzie Davis in Terminator Dark Fate at least went out and like worked out. got yoked.
Look at Jessica Biel in
Jessica Biel,
right?
Yes,
she was fucking jacked, but she looked amazing. She put the work in. Guess what? Like, she didn't complain about it. She didn't be like, "Oh, I'm getting objectified in this movie." She was told to work out and get buff, and she fucking did.
The actress who played
commitment.
The actress who played Colleen Wing in Iron Fist, I always complained that she looked like she just got back from shopping at the fucking mall and she's kicking the shit out of dudes left and right.
Hey,
throwing her 80 pounds
is
around.
exhausting.
Yeah.
I know it can be, but it's, listen, they aren't put through the same shit, but this is, this is women in Hollywood, dodging that accountability. Just let your work, as I pointed out to Angry Joe, Hugh Jackman, Heath Ledger, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, all got a ton of shit and they just did the role. They just shut up and they did their thing. I don't know what else he wanted to talk about, like them shaving Michael. Yes, they were saying Michael Keaton was too short. He was too bald. He was too old.
Every time any somewhat relevant superhero gets cast, we have these discussions. And usually it's about men, and people don't have any problem saying, I don't know if Ben Affleck is big enough to play this character. I don't know if David Gordon Sweat is big enough. Like, we have no issues discussing these, and it's normal because we're talking about a visual medium that is brought to life. Yet somehow there's a double standard when it comes to the women.
Well, yeah, of course.
Gary, did you send to Joe an extra large packet of anus solve just for his massive butt?
Maybe. He's gonna need an extra large package.
Joe, you fucking has been.
He's gotten bigger.
I don't care what you think.
He's gotten a little bigger. I ain't seen him in a while, and
it's like Grace Randolph, and then it's Angry Joe when it comes to worst movie takes in the fucking world ever.
Yeah, I just hope he wears
She-Hulk reviews. He does change his commentary depending on what the audience thinks.
Yes, he does.
This is a guy,
and then he wanted to chew me out. He wanted to chew me out about authenticity and being disingenuous. And then he called me angry and did a wall of fucking tech. I didn't read the whole thing, to be honest with you. Okay.
And then when people were coming going, yeah, it's not a very good film at all, it's just like, no, actually, and his audience just like, what? Actually, I've had a thought, it's now an 8 out of 10. I got fuck off.
Dude, any interaction with Angry Joe goes, he spurgs, you respond. He spurgs again, you respond, and then he spurgs.
No, Jeremy. Then he DMs you. Then he goes into your DMs and goes, I thought you were one of the good guys. I thought you were one of the nice guys. I thought you weren't a Trumpy poopy papa poo poo.
The advantage is I don't follow Angry Joe, so he can't DM me.
Neither do I. There you go. There you go.
Do you want to see this this little skit about movies and cost? Quick, the movie and cost one.
I think I just saw that. I think I just saw that on Twitter. What you're about to share.
You got it.
Sorry. Yeah, actually,
you don't want to see
you didn't post it, or
wait. Do we want to see the Supergirl trailer again?
No.
Okay,
I do have it.
Please, not again.
It's underwhelming.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst trailer ever. It's just very meh.
Well, you notice they took out the dog pissing on Superman.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Only for that trailer though.
I'm betting that's not in the movie. I'm betting they took that out of the movie.
Yeah. Movies today.
It's fascinating.
We got some audio there.
Do you like movies? Of course. Well, we're making a new movie. Okay, nice. What's it about? We're spending $250 million on this movie. Okay, what's it about? That's a lot of money to spend on a movie, right? Yeah, it's a lot. So what's it about? Don't worry about that. Okay, well, for $250 million, I bet you can shoot in some pretty cool locations. No, we're going to do it in front of a screen. But it'll look really realistic, right? No. You're not even going to be able to tell where the sun is.
Okay. Literally Marvel right
pretty
now.
Cool, right? Why does that cost so much money? Because we usually have to roto out all the actors and then replace the backgrounds later. What? Yeah, we'll just do it twice. And it still looks bad. Yeah. Will the costumes be good? No, they're also going to be CGI. What about the music? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it at least an original idea? Why don't you just go to the? Why don't you just pay $30 and go to the and shut up and die?
Die.
Accurate. That is
That's
very
basically what we've been doing the last 5 years.
Stop asking questions.
So,
Hollywood in a nutshell,
Part of the
baby.
end, why don't you just pay the money and then die?
talking about getting
$30 for
ahead
a
of
ticket.
stuff. And if you, by the way, with Papa Esidu or Eswidu, I don't care. I don't care. And Millie Alcock.
Don Eladio.
If you think they were just talking off the cuff in these interviews, you're crazy. Okay, these everything is planned. Absolutely everything is planned by a marketing team. They know exactly what they're fucking doing with these movies. And the thought from Hollywood, it doesn't work. But the thought from Hollywood, when you get out in front of these things, is you can make your movie a movement, and it shields you from criticism. This worked once to great
Black
effect.
Panther?
It was called Black Panther.
Yeah.
Marvel convinced America that if you went to see Black Panther, you're fighting racism and defeating racism.
Yes.
To this day, there are people that will defend Black Panther to the death. as
And they use the
greatest
same
movie ever
marketing
made.
for Captain Marvel, just for women, and it worked.
Yep.
And remember,
it's
they were
also,
busing
though-
inner city children in to go see Black
Oh, yeah.
Panther, and they were
Oprah-
busing
Wow.
little girls in
Oprah
to
was,
see.
was finding black
They need
kids
to
and just
see
like,
it.
let's go,
Yep.
black kids, is loading all the black kids.
Nothing,
Go back home and go hungry.
nothing from
exactly.
Hollywood is authentic. And this is something I always kind of believed, right? Until I talked to somebody pretty high up at Amazon, and I've told you it's in a video. The approach with the Rings of Power, when they went out and got in front of it by basically having certain handpicked Tolkien scholars call the fandom. So Amazon didn't call the fandom racist. The handpicked Tolkien scholars who were didn't even work for them, were just chosen for them for the interview, came in and called the fandoms racist and questioned Tolkien. That came straight from Jennifer Salke, who had a background, not anymore, in marketing. That's where she came from. So
she test run that on Wheel of Time as well. It was the exact same thing run all over again. With a smaller franchise, they were able to get basically all of the biggest YouTubers on their side. With Lord of the Rings, couldn't do that. It was too distributed.
The people they had, I did not recognize any of those fucking influencers that they had.
No, there were one of them was a Harry Potter influencer, and then the best part was when they went back to her and she's like, "I'm watching House of the Dragon. It's really good."
She's doing a live.
Influencers were actually Harry.
I think my favorite part of that fucking my favorite part of that video
fandoms.
is when they get brought into the castle and there's just a guy taking a leak in the background.
Jay Longbone caught that. Hail Jay Longbone.
It's so good.
I got a lot of mileage out of that in videos. Ryan, she was doing a live stream, right? The girl
She was doing a live stream. She was one of the Lord of the Rings super fans that was in that video, and she was doing a live stream on her Instagram. And somebody,
My girl Galadriel.
And it's like, how are you liking Rings of Power? And she's like, well, actually, I haven't started yet. I'm watching House of the Dragon right now, but maybe when that season's over, maybe I'll go back and watch Rings of Power. It's like these people are just paid influencers who they're not even watching it.
No.
A lot of them are regularly paid by Amazon as well. They appear in other Amazon promotions for the TV shows.
I can change him. I can change him. Took a couple of takes.
It took a couple of takes to get it, because you changed your hand on your ear, mate. Yeah.
They also CGI'd out one of the people that went to that event, and you can see like a blur where he used to be. And I still want to know what he said that got him kicked off.
Wow.
Probably watched it and said, "This fucking sucks."
Well, didn't the Superfan video get unlisted?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure it got unlisted.
The British one did, yeah. Because there was loads from different countries. That was the British one. That one got delisted, or pirated.
So while the corporations play with this, the ultimate villain in a lot of this that is fucked up fandom and turn a lot of the genre stuff, brought it to the state it is the access media. and they've been doing it for years. They've been, with Mark Milken out there, and it's up to the actors not to fall into these traps. And it's pretty easy to just go out and go, gee, guys, I hope you really enjoy the movie. We worked really hard on it. That's all you need to say. And you don't have to. A lot of times they are, even Brie learned when they were trying to trap Brie into it later on, she wouldn't play at all. She wouldn't step into that because, they get caught up in the moment. I understand. But their job in the access media is to get a soundbite to gaslight, and then they can still make it the fans' fault, right? So when I brought up what Millie Alcock said, and I just said, you just killed your movie in the crib, and it's not really a judgment on the movie because I haven't seen it. It's what we've seen before. It's pattern recognition. We've seen this time and time again. How many times, as Ryan pointed out earlier, how many times have we gotten a good movie out of this? How many times has this been a successful move?
That's what I think Mauler's comment was when you said you killed it in the crib, and Mauler said actually she killed it in the coffin.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. That was the perfect retort because it's already dead. It's already in the coffin. We've seen 2 trailers for this now. It looks abysmal. Like absolutely the Marvel's level of abysmal. This film.
I get the impression that it's less like disgust or like hatred for this movie, that no one even feels that. It's just apathy.
Yeah.
Like people have watched these trailers and just said, nah, it just looks like another generic James Gunn style superhero flick, and we're so fucking over that.
That's
on Open Bar, we
like.
speculated the other night about like final box office numbers for this. I think my initial estimate was like 400 million, like 200 million less than Superman. I think I might have been optimistic on that one.
Yeah, I think
some
so.
people were saying like
60%. Yeah, 60% of Superman. Yeah, I think that's about right, and that's why they came out and said, "Oh, the budget was only $100 million, guys."
Right. Oh shit!
That's bullshit.
No one's buying that, especially the
Fountain wrote off on those.
I was expecting that trailer to be much worse, but that doesn't mean it was good. It just was whatever. But it did.
It's underwhelming.
It just felt like Guardians of the Galaxy 4 with a women lead. That's really all it felt like, and that's not even. Yeah,
I don't think it even looks like a film. I mean, in as much as I don't think it looks like a film that should be at the cinema. I think it looks like a Saturday afternoon matinee that if you just so happen to be in, you might turn on. It doesn't. It looks like something that the CW would have in two installments over the week. It just doesn't look remotely palatable. I can't see why somebody would say, yeah, I'm going to fork over $20, $30, whatever it is, to go see this generic fucking crud at the cinema. It just doesn't compute with me.
It looks like the 20th movie in a line and not the second movie.
Yeah, it's the contrast between what is like subversive and current versus what is timeless, right? And the problem is the movies like this, that James Gunn style of superhero flick, where it's like everyone's just a bit cynical and like, I'm not here to live up to your superhero expectations. That sort of thing was very much timely 5 or 6 years ago, probably more like 10 years ago at this point. When you wanted to get to the subversive, almost the parody stage of superhero movies, it was different. It was a bit like edgy. Okay, fine. That worked in its time, but that has a very limited lifespan. And now that lifespan has expired. And a movie like this just feels like it's playing catch up with an era that's already come and gone. Whereas a timeless kind of movie, like something like the Donner version of Superman, where it's just genuine heroism. It's like an old-fashioned movie by every measure, but people would still watch it today because it's got those timeless themes in it. This movie doesn't. It was timely, but that time has passed and it's missed it.
I think the other thing too is that they basically have spoiled the plot in the trailer, and it's like nothing about this makes me want to go see the movie now.
Well, it's because it's the same as Superman. The fucking the big impetus behind all that, the driving action in Superman and the big discoveries is when Crypto gets kidnapped and Crypto's in trouble. Now in this fucking movie, the second movie in this universe, Superman and then Supergirl, Crypto gets hurt and Crypto's in trouble and they have to fucking save Crypto. And by the way, Crypto isn't actually Crypto. It's James Gunn's fucking dog.
Yes.
Right? So now the projects that we have in the fucking DCU, 2 of them are about James Gunn's dog and one of them is about James Gunn's wife getting fucked. At least man knows how to do is like write about himself.
At least it's not about James Gunn's dog getting fucked. Okay, I guess.
That's the next step.
Small wins.
Yeah,
Gary,
like
small
John
wins.
Cena's still available, by the way.
We all know it's about James. It's only about James Gunn because he said that when he announced his, DC verse, and every single thing that he announced was followed by because I like this, because I do this. We're gonna have a Brave and the Bold with Damian Wayne as the Robin because Damian Wayne's my favorite Robin because of Grant Morrison. So it was just about stuff that he wanted. This DC universe was never created based on what we think is going to be good and interesting for the fans, where this direction's going to flow because of that. It was just all the stuff that I want. And you wonder why all of this stuff is just a fucking mess.
Well,
it's because
I've said before,
Supergirl,
like,
though,
I would put like Disney as Disney's tenure over Star Wars as like one of the biggest pieces of brand mismanagement in modern history. But I think ultimately James Gunn's DCU might end up topping it.
Oh, it could be high.
Because like
James
at least Disney swung for the fences with the sequel trilogy. It's like James Gunn is determined to do the most irrelevant, pointless, uninteresting side stories rather than make use of his biggest properties. It's like, hey, you want to do a Wonder Woman movie? Nah, I'm good. You want to do a Batman movie? We'll get to that at some point. You're going to do a Superman movie? I guess. Like, I'll do that. I'm more interested in doing, like, Peacemaker Season 2 or The Authority or, like, Creature Commandos or Clayface.
Or
like,
Booster
why?
Gold or something.
It's because he likes characters which focus. He likes characters that focus internally rather than externally, which are heroism. So at least Superman, when he was going around saving a dog, he was saving somebody else's dog. He was saving because he liked them. Everything focused on things that weren't him. Supergirl isn't saving the dog because she likes pets or because it's somebody else's. It's because it's the only thing that I have. It makes me feel nice, and so she only engages in pro activities to save her own feelings, and that's. Nobody wants to see that in the cinema. Just some selfish narcissist go around and kill people so she doesn't feel bad.
Yeah. It's a strange choice for a second movie, and I think it'll be hopefully it won't as frustrating as She-Hulk, because you take a character that people like quite a bit from the comic books and completely fuck it up. And this is based on a Tom King story that I don't adore, and there might be more to it, but I think the biggest tell in the trailer is how much Lobo's in it, because he's not in the movie that much unless they put more Lobo in those reshoots but like they focus on Lobo at the end.
I heard that they did add
is he
more
really
Lobo
going to
reshoots
save it
though.
Like,
they added more Superman.
He's the only happy person.
Yeah, they had Superman as well.
Yeah, but we're going to get a Lobo that, to be honest with you, I think more people would want just to have a Lobo film, and that way you could actually make Lobo more Lobo-ish as opposed to this, where they're having to make Lobo more Supergirlish to fit in with that tone. I think we'd rather see, some real fucking Judge Dredd-esque kind of kick-ass Lobo than this sort of one-liner crack. You got to get the Marvel one-liner cracks in, because you just poop doopies.
It's like putting Mephisto in Ironheart. Waste. Yeah, not the worst trailer I've ever seen, but it's not exactly inspiring, and it's really a strange choice for your second movie when you still have Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern,
Top Dog, wowing us. They should be wowing us. We should have seen that Superman film, been talking about how fucking awesome that Superman film was. We should be talking about whichever the second film is. Let's just forget it's Supergirl, because this is the most retarded decision ever. Let's say this is going to be Superman. No, let's say this is going to be Batman now, because of how it should be positioned. So we're waiting for Batman or something like that. We should be going, fucking hell, these trailers are they're looking on point, can't we? Looking for, fingers crossed, it's looking really good. But we're not. We're looking at something which looks like Marvel's level, which was film number 31 or something, or 32 of the fucking Marvel Brigade. And this is DC's second offering. And then when this fails miserably, which it's going to do, what we're going to get next? Clayface. We're going to get a Batman villain that no normie knows about. I haven't got a fucking clue.
With no Batman
whatsoever. And then,
low budget,
again, still no Batman. And then after that, what we're going to get? We're going to get Superman again? Are we going to Superman take 2 to try and make
but
it?
It's an ensemble
tomorrow.
He has been.
Whoever said I can't remember who said it, but I think you're right. I think this is ultimately going to become Superman Man of Tomorrow. This is not just going to become Man of Tomorrow.
No way.
You can't get demoted in your own sequel after you had such a successful movie.
And yet here we are.
Well, remember,
the
original name for this Supergirl movie was Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
And then they dropped that. They just stuck with Supergirl, and I agree. I think it's going to be Superman, Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same like they changed Superman Legacy to just Superman.
Yeah, because Superman Legacy was the most retarded name possible. Why would you have a legacy when you're introducing a character? Your character has to go through journeys to create the legacy.
It's a meta commentary on superhero movies and our awareness of Superman. Don't you understand?
Don't make it then.
Sure. Is the prevailing wisdom still going to be that Gunn is going to be out after Man of Tomorrow?
It'll decide his fate,
right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to decide his fate. I think he's out. Personally,
I think they should title this like Tim Pool titles his videos, just like "This is crazy." That's the title of the movie. This is crazy.
They've gone too far.
Yeah. Everything is wild. Everything is insane. Yeah.
I can't believe he said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the titles of these videos are basically like my thumbnails.
Yes, they are.
This is bad.
Yeah.
And then I type 100 characters in the fucking title. I don't know.
To be fair to Tim, his views have increased substantially since he's been doing this shit. Like he's gotten a lot more views.
Been refined.
So, yeah. So James, maybe you could do that. Maybe you can tie it Superman, who's friends with Batman. That way they could put Batman on the poster. Even though he's not in the movie.
Call the movie like this will blow your mind.
Superman, Rachel Zegler.
Clickbait fucking movie. Yeah, put Batman and Sydney Sweeney in the poster.
That's how you do it, James.
Faster as Power Girl.
Put the screaming SJW as the Batman.
Just a down arrow.
Just a red down arrow.
Batman's got laser eyes.
There's a circle around something.
A blurred picture in the corner.
Chris Gore made Angry Joe mad though over this.
Oh no.
Because he said Rachel Zegler energy, which it was. I mean, it's not as
nobody likes that.
I think that was the comment that made it into the Hollywood Reporter article.
Yeah, like Joe, a long time ago, me and him got into it on Twitter, and Ripa was involved in that, and then we jumped on a Discord call with him, me and Ripa. It was the most painful discussion I've ever had. We weren't yelling or we weren't arguing, but it was just like everything we would try to explain to him, he just kept ignoring everything we're saying. And bringing up racism and disrespect of black people. I'm like, Ripa is black, motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about?
I know.
It's shit. He's just crazy.
Start his channel off being like edgy and anti-authoritarian and I'm standing up for the consumer against all these shitty like corporate products.
Yeah.
What happened to him, man?
Well, he almost got Me Too'd, and now he is so afraid.
And who defended him against the Me Too'ing Shad?
Me.
And then Angry Joe contacted me and was just like, dude, thank you so much for that. I can't say anything because obviously lawyers are involved. And you just said everything that I wanted to say. You're a real one, all this kind of stuff. Started following. And then from about that time on, suddenly started slipping into my DMs, policing every fucking tweet. Oh, you do this. So I'd fucking respond to him. Nothing. You just get nothing back because all he's doing is venting his fucking. So I ended up just muting the dumb cunt. I wish I'd never fucking defended him in the first place. Like, fuck him.
Well, now he is so desperate to white knight to the other side so much so he looks like, the nice guy. But he can't engage. He just invents the bullcrap that he wants you to say and then addresses like that. Like his response to Chris Gore's tweet didn't even mention any substance of what Chris Gore was referring to. He just mentioned this whole other random bullcrap.
He's talking about Gary.
Non sequitur argument.
The response to Chris Gore was talking about Gary more than it was talking about Chris.
And my response to Chris was essentially bringing up Heath and Ben Affleck again and all the shit they went through. And it was just, all they did was let their performance do the talking. They shut up. And I mentioned that I thought Millie Alcock's casting as Supergirl was really good. I said it at the time. And all she had to do was just do the best she could in a movie. Unfortunately, she's in a movie that's adapting Tom King's work based on a Tom King story. That's the biggest problem I have with it.
Captain Oedipus, if there ever fucking was one.
My dude, Oedipus.
Jesus, that guy wants to kill his dad and fuck his mom. I swear to fucking God.
Oedipus.
Oedipus. Look up Oedipus complex, Chrissy.
I think
Oedipus.
Oedipus. That's how you Oedipus.
Okay, so you want to say it the wrong way. Gotcha. Fine.
Well, Oedipus sounds like something completely different as.
I mean, I guess you're.
I mean, that makes it work even better, though.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Look, dude, I'll fucking kill you all on the Adidas argument if you're fucking gonna go here.
Adidas?
Adidas. And his surname was Dassler. So Adidas, man. Fucking get over it.
Hey, Disparu.
Adidas.
What do you think the proper way to pronounce that word is?
I would agree with Adidas. That's the way I've always pronounced it.
Adidas, thank you.
Yeah, you know what? This is America. Fuck
Why
you.
are you
okay?
I am agreeing with Jeremy.
Only you can decide. We need a neutral third party.
Jeremy, you just got the soundbite of Gary saying, I agree with Jeremy.
I agree with Jeremy.
Oh my God.
I do.
Whoa.
We do what America does. We take what you guys started.
You're on the wrong
and
side of
make
history.
it better.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right. Jesus Christ.
He can't save you now.
No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, he was killed
Friday.
today, but he'll be back.
Yeah. There's a sequel.
Jesus Christ will return at Avengers Doomsday.
To be honest, it might be sooner than that.
We can only
Cool.
Might be.
So yeah, it was go to
all he's got to do is open up Twitter. He'll come back quick. Be like, I can't allow this to continue.
Oh boy.
Or will he just check out and be like, no, I can't help these people.
Screw these people.
Bring on the apology
guys.
He'll open up Blue Sky, be like, this is even worse.
Yeah.
Blue Sky, you mean Pedo Palace?
Yeah.
Right. So you know, to what Angry Joe was ranting about, none of us are upset about it. We just kind of roll our eyes and laugh every time we see something like this, because we just saw it play out last fucking week, the same fucking thing, and we've seen this play out with so many. I thought of one instance, Ryan, where there was some heat and it turned out to be okay with not everybody, with some, is House of the Dragon with Corlys. With Corlys Valerian, because they made it kind of work in the story. It's still fucking ridiculous that they wear blonde wigs.
It's retarded and stupid. However, unlike almost every other race swap, at least there's an element of the story where if these people are black, it actually highlights and plays up this this other drama. You know what I mean? Which makes it a little more obvious that the king is just blind as hell. That makes it more obvious that Rhaenyra is a fucking slut whore bitch. Like, yeah, so at least there is that, but it didn't need to happen. It shouldn't have happened.
No. And as far as like the tone of Supergirl, where it's this messy girl and she's going to be bad and then she'll figure out it's going to be good, and that Clark wasn't so dumb after all, maybe just kind of dumb at the end, and she'll figure it out. The problem is when you have that character arc in a movie, then she's going to have to revert back to being messy Supergirl, because that's her personality. So everything you see in this movie, she's going to revert back and be the cynical one to Clark in the future, I predict. And it sucks because this year we have 3 great examples of, not everybody's going to agree, and that's fine, of 2 TV shows and a movie that just have a lot of heart and have heroism, genuine heroism in it, with Project Hail Mary, with One Piece Season 2, and A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. If you approach Superman or Supergirl with the approach they took towards Dunk in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that would go a long way to rebuilding superheroes, because we've lost the hero part of superhero.
Well, I think we've passed through that stage of like subversion and mockery and satire, and it's like, okay, what's left at this point? There's nothing left to do with this apart from go back to the roots, which is genuine heroism.
Yep.
Which is what we ultimately want, man. Like, I'm so fucking tired of like characters like Supergirl, where it's like, she's this messy, cynical party girl who just like wants to, you know, sleep her days away, and like she doesn't want to be a hero. She's not here to live up to your expectations. And it's like, fuck off. That was cutting edge like 10 years ago. I'm so done with this crap now.
Yeah.
Like I look at her now and just think, what an obnoxious arsehole you are. I don't care about your trauma. I don't care about your emotional fucking problems. I'm not interested. You've got nothing about you that makes me feel inspired. And I don't care if you eventually get to a heroic arc by the end of it. I don't like you as a person from what I've seen of you.
Yeah, she doesn't come off as really likable. And then if we say that, it's, well, you're saying that because she's a woman. No, she's just an unlikable person. Yeah.
She's just a prick.
Yeah.
So she is. Guys can be pricks, girls can be pricks.
Yeah. In the trailer, she just, and that other girl that's in the trailer, that little fucking girl that's in the trailer, like, who, when, why?
Oh my God.
Fucking give a shit. Why are you even there?
What was that line?
She's gonna be protecting her the whole movie.
No, what was the line where she says they killed my innocent family?
Yeah, my innocent family.
What the hell is that?
That is some mad there when they were researching spiders in the Amazon. Right?
Hey, at least they had the good sense to not put that in Madam Web. It was only in the trailer, so there you go. Which I was disappointed about.
They should have just gone with it.
I think so. Maybe we can get the oh God, who directed Madam Web? It was no, she was going to direct a Spider-Man. She was going to direct not a Star Trek movie. God,
I don't remember.
It's a lesbian.
Star Trek movie.
It doesn't matter.
It was.
Don't Google lesbians.
They did ask Dakota Johnson about that line though, and she was like, "I just didn't see anything wrong with this. I see all these memes of people quoting a section of the trailer. It's like, what is the point of this?"
S.J. Clarkson.
S.J. Clarkson. That's right. Where's the Clarkson cut? Let's go. All that for bad.
I'd rather have Jeremy.
Would that be called the
Jeremy Clarkson cut? Yeah.
I would go for the Jeremy Clarkson cut. Hell yeah.
And we just don't be Sydney Sweeney in a bikini. Yeah, I think we'd all be here for it as well.
He knows what people want. He'll do it.
Oh, dude, she was the one that did the Crimson Moon pilot, wasn't she?
Oh, you mean the Blood Moon?
Yeah, Blood Moon.
She directed Blood Moon, but she also directed.
That's $30 million down the shitter.
Yeah. I'd love to see that, dude.
Oh God! Like, so she directed the Defenders episodes and Jessica Jones.
An entire show named after a period.
I should point out, Madam Web was her first and only movie that she's directed. She's not.
Yeah, tragic.
There's nothing else lined up.
Nope.
There's going to be a few more directors like that in the future, I fear.
Well, J.J. Abrams is now downsizing and moving his office.
Let's talk about my favorite director from Hollywood, Jar Jar Abrams, the destroyer of franchises. Fucked up Star Trek, fucked up Star Wars, and fucked up his own company. Remember what he said during the Summer of Love, everybody.
White guilt.
No more white comfort.
There we go. Garrett was ready. Enough is enough. Enough police brutality. Enough outsized privilege. Enough polite conversation, enough white comfort, enough lopsided access. Wow, this is rich coming from this motherfucker. Enough exhausting our friends and colleagues. Enough
post is exhausting.
Enough being incurious. Fuck off with that statement. Just by itself, fuck off with that statement. Enough being unintentional. Unintentional.
Also both work.
Either, whatever.
Enough with being unintellectual. Same thing. Enough injustice. Enough death. We need to stop death.
Yes.
We have to stop people from dying.
We have no soul.
Moratorium robot. We actually should stop. We should stop making movies because people are dying.
Can people just stop dying, please?
Doing anything.
Hey, that's what Bad Robot did, Jeremy.
I think the last movie they put out in theaters was Rise of Skywalker.
It was.
Wow.
So
yeah, like that basically killed his Hollywood career.
Wow,
Like,
who's moving to New York now? Like, you're gonna
for
move to
fuck's sake.
Bobby
Well,
New York?
Yeah.
Cheap real estate.
And nobody said they were smart. So
just glad they're not
again,
moving
that
this
post you just saw came while like cities were literally burning when that post came out. And I will never forget it because that motherfucker was in, and I checked at the time, he was in his $6 million mansion, just one of them. He was when that was posted from his company behind the safe walls of his $6 million mansion.
Wow.
Talking about imbalance and white comfort, maybe forgetting that Hollywood is a luxury brand. It is something, a leisure brand, a luxury brand. You need to have disposable income to buy your DVDs and your Blu-rays or go, spend $50 to go to a theater. You need to be pretty comfortable because if you're not comfortable, you don't have time for any of that shit. So they're playing into their own demise, and good, because Jar Jar Abrams is scaling down Bad Robot as he moves to New York. How bad is California?
Gotta be so bad.
I'm just glad he didn't come to Texas.
Thank God.
Rise of Skywalker was their last movie. That was 6 years ago, right?
So
what the
I just
fuck
looked
have
it
they
up.
been doing for the past 6 years?
So Bad
7 years
Robot.
ago, right?
Well, when I say Bad Robot, I mean J.J. Abrams, but Bad Robot produced a movie called Lou in 2022. That was the last film that Bad Robot was
Was
connected
that for
to.
a streamer? Was that the Warner Brothers deal?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Didn't
And
they do
then
that?
there's
Batman
1,
cartoon?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 series that Bad Robot has been connected to.
Name the series.
So
Yeah.
Presumed Innocence, which has decent reviews. Duster, which has decent reviews. Beyond
canceled.
UFO.
Let's say, Duster got
canceled.
fucking canceled after
Well,
one season
yeah,
because it was an
I'm just-
abysmal fucking disaster.
Okay, well, it's got like 7, 7.5. So Presumed Innocence, Duster, Beyond UFOs and Unknown, Batman Caped Crusader, Charlie Hustle and the Matter of
Female people.
Batman Cape Crusader. That's right.
Yeah.
The Blue
Of
Angels,
course, forgot about that.
Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes, and then Lou. Those are the movies or TV shows that he's been involved in since Rise of
So
Skywalker.
basically, side project. This guy was
nothing
anointed
big.
the next Spielberg. He was going to direct all the blockbusters. He was the tastemaker in Hollywood, and look at him now.
He was given Star Wars.
More than anything else, do you remember what happened after Star Wars Rise of Skywalker? He got like $250 million deal
Yes.
with Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
And basically produced nothing of fucking
Nothing.
And that expires
Cape
next
Crusader.
year. No, this year.
It's because for a while
Female
though,
penguin. That's all he did.
There was a collective realization that happened. You know how like last year everyone just suddenly realized Gal Gadot can't fucking act? Back in 2020, everyone finally realized J.J. Abrams cannot write a fucking movie to save his life.
He
I was
wrote
trying to tell-
Armageddon. He wrote Armageddon. I'll die on that fucking hill.
He
He
did
didn't
Michael-
write
Michael
it. He
Bay fixed
contributed
it.
to it.
How many people were
Michael
helping
Bay
him?
fixed it in post. Okay.
for a long time,
That's all my
G.I.
guy.
Joe movie, or sorry, the former movie.
for a long time though, he was the golden goose. He made Alias, Lost, Fringe, Person of Interest, Westworld, Mission Impossible.
Sure.
This
Mission
isn't a
Impossible
guy that
3
wasn't
was
attacked.
great.
Like the
Westworld-
confidence in him wasn't for no reason. It's just for the moment he went
produced.
down this path of going along with ideology rather than the actual conduct, all his talent died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cuck.
Broke him.
Christopher Nolan's brother made Westworld. It was produced by Jar Jar Abrams, but Christopher Nolan's brother, who had done some good stuff in the past, handed the show over to his
Passive
wife
interest.
in season 2, and we saw what happened to it.
Fucking
Is that
stunk it.
genuinely what happened? Like
Yes.
he just gave her
So-
control of the show.
What happened was they had worked 5 years on that first season, right?
That
So they
first
had all
season's
this time to
good.
work on it. Me Too happens. He was working with Lisa Joy anyway, and she pretty much took the reins. Now, whether that was always planned or not, but I know they took an extra year after season 1 to rewrite and remap the whole series.
Oh God.
That's why the whole thing became a feminist revenge
Yep.
fantasy.
Yep.
Literally
Yep.
every fucking storyline within it was just that. Yeah, it was garbage. It's
Please.
wild.
Yes, I covered it. It was frustrating and disappointment, but there's a line you can see that Hollywood passes, and it's from Me Too and TDS, where everything changed. So shows that started out good, when they passed that line of 2015, 2016, they all went to shit. That happened to Legion,
yeah.
it happened to Umbrella Academy, happened to Alter Carbon.
It's actually crazy because that's almost like with YouTube. Like everything changed on YouTube that the same time frame, and Angry Joe is part of that old guard.
Man in the High Castle.
And we're the shit that's left.
Yeah, we're the shit.
TDS had a lot of people, man.
Me Too also encourages the comments we see that are from all these women that are like, oh, I'm a woman in the space.
Yep.
It's hard to have it. And I wonder if we would have seen as much of that if it weren't for Me Too.
Probably not. People follow incentives.
Well, it became like a convenient grift for pretty much anyone who wanted to take advantage of it.
Yeah, if you are rewarded for doing something, either with an extra job or some kind of algorithmic thing, people will catch on, they will notice what does it, and they will do more and more and more. And that's a genuine impact.
So, to all the defenders, the colliders of the world, and out there who said there was nothing wrong for so long with Star Wars or Star Trek or Marvel or anything we've talked about, or Doctor Who, let's see what kind of shape are all these things in now. Russell T Davies has one Christmas special coming up. Doctor Who canceled by Disney. Starfleet Academy canceled by Paramount. Kathleen Kennedy's finally leaving.
Okay, can we talk about Starfleet Academy for a sec?
Jar Jar Abrams is leaving Hollywood. I just want to, before we get to that, I want to point out Jar Jar Abrams, huge donor to Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
And he's bailing the city he's gone, and he made sure she got in the office. What also helped her get in the office was a 3 a.m. ballot dump. If anybody remembers that, which was
never happened.
Nothing like supporting communists.
Yeah, that'll help.
It's fortification, really.
I personally can't wait for Mandalorian and Grogu to come out so this can kind of solidify the Star Wars situation. Because I saw that trailer in theaters. It's so fucking bad. It's
any reaction from the crowd?
Nothing. When you see the trailer in IMAX, it makes it look really bad.
You can't get a reaction.
It just looks like an episode of the TV show. Like it looks no better.
And if you can't get a reaction for that from that crowd, they're really
exactly.
But there's one thing that might save it. Did you see me talk about this on Daily earlier?
I did. You want to bring it up? It's all good.
Yeah,
Your favorite person.
Oh my God, dude. This is so fucking disgusting. So
I can't believe we had a 2-hour argument about this guy on FNT. You want to talk about going over?
It's got to be Filoni then.
One of the greatest.
Oh yeah.
So a couple months ago, we got the news that Dave Filoni was going to have a cameo in The Mandalorian and Grogu because he has his character who has appeared in the episodes of The Mandalorian before, Trapper Wolf, because this furry, gay, fat queer just can't help it.
I know. It's so fucking
it turns out Wolf is just the middle name. It's Trapper Wolf fucker.
So motherfucker can barely fit in an X-Wing. They probably can't even hear him over the radio because
he's Porkins.
But
Porkins 2.0.
And this kind of was just as when I saw him, I just rolled my eyes like, of course, he's going to have another appearance, whatever. Then we got over in the UK. I'm sure that you guys are familiar with this over in Europe. Odeon theaters or Odeon cinema, whatever.
Odeon, yeah.
I've been there.
They do their little previews and tell you a little bit about
Worcestershire Square. Sorry.
They tell you a little bit about the movie. There's not many characters, right? Cast of The Mandalorian and Grogu, from Pedro Pascal to Sigourney Weaver. They don't have too many characters to go over. Pedro Pascal's The Mandalorian. Sigourney Weaver is Colonel Ward. Jeremy Allen White is Rod of the Hutt.
Oh my God.
The next one on the list.
Ride the Hut.
Johnny Coyne and Dave Filoni play rival fighter aces.
So he's actually got a character in this, not just a cameo?
Dude, I'm in.
Blown out the sky.
Johnny Coyne plays a survivor from the fall of the Galactic Empire, now leading a brutal splinter group. Meanwhile, in the Electric Blue corner, Mandalorian and Grogu producer Dave Filoni plays New Republic's X-Wing ace, Trapper Wolf. In this dogfight to end all dogfights, somebody's going down.
Poor dogs.
Probably
Dave Filoni.
Probably Dave Filoni. He's probably going to go down on Trapper Ace, so I don't know.
Bro, like, I could not believe that this fucking character
Keep him off my dog.
Description for the promotion of the fucking movie, and it's going to be the dogfight to end all dogfights. and it's this fat gay piece of shit.
I can't wait
costume
to hear
looks
that.
cheap as fuck too.
It's going to be great because like
I
his
know, the
role's going to
costume
involve
looks
sitting in a chair
terrible.
the whole time.
I can't wait to hear him say, "Stay on target."
Standing by, Red 6 standing by, guys.
Feminism.
Stay on target.
There seems to be no
It impacted on the service.
momentum.
Hit
for
the
this.
way.
It impacted on my surface.
So Ryan, you
hand.
saw the midnight show of Mario, right? Did the trailer
Yeah.
play for you then?
To
It
be honest,
did.
I don't
It
remember.
did at mine, and Sonic got a reaction. You know, because this was a
Sonic
crowd.
was
like,
not even
so-
a trailer, but it did get a
Sonic
reaction.
was a teaser.
yeah, so like there was
They
a
got more
lot
of a
of
reaction than
there was a lot of reaction for a lot of the nerd type of stuff. Nobody said a peep when the fucking Mandalorian trailer come on. Nobody cared. That tells me that this thing has zero momentum.
Yeah,
going
it's
forward,
dead gin.
man.
Yeah.
So
We just went to a big comic convention, MegaCon, huge.
Biggest in the
country.
Nobody dressed as
Nobody
Mandalorian
gave
or
a
any of these
fuck
characters.
about
Nobody.
No.
It kind of looks like ass.
I
a
saw
little.
more Luffy than I did a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
way
even have
more.
a whole section of the ground floor, the convention floor, that's dedicated to cosplaying Star Wars characters. Didn't see a single Mandalorian.
So does Dave Filoni
So-
directing this, or is Favreau directing this?
Favreau.
Favreau.
Well, no, Favreau is primary. Dave Filoni's secondary director.
Really?
Okay.
Okay, that's worse.
Lovely.
And they both wrote it. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's not going
I'll
to make
do
any
my
difference. Like
things
no one gives a
instead.
fuck about it.
But-
And this is your movie that you're going to come back to the cinemas with
after all those
7
years.
Leading up to
all
the
that.
50th anniversary of Star Wars, this is your the cinematic intellectual property, the biggest one in the history of time, and you're going to come back with an episode of the fucking Mandalorian
It'd be hilarious how
with
badly
derivative Boba Fett and derivative Yoda and
Do we have a runtime
derivative
on it yet?
Jabba.
And
Do we have a
derivative
runtime?
Too long.
Greedo.
You should do like a
80
glow
minutes.
up and have abs and like do a whole workout regimen. That'd be cool.
Well,
Okay,
could
do you
I-
want to
you
hear
said
this Starfleet Academy news
Which one?
from Red Letter Media?
Oh.
Mike from Red Letter Media
heard
said
this
that in totality, 400,000 people viewed Starfleet Academy, and that's all episodes combined.
Oh,
That's more
I
than-
believe
Wow.
that.
We get more views on our
from his
reviews.
source
Yes.
internally. That's from his source internally that the whole season had a combined viewership of 400,000.
And that's
the maximum
why they canceled.
Let's say the first episode had 150 to 200,000 on the first
Oh, no,
episode.
no. It actually
No
says
way.
that the most viewers per episode is 40. So, like, 40,000 each is the maximum, like 400,000.
Damn.
In what I retweeted, that's what
It
it
just,
said.
it just says a total of about 400,000, not per episode, but cumulatively, which is an average of maybe 40,000 an episode.
So that's why they were
Oh, yeah,
immediately
the
like,
bit I
this
saw
is
was
what-
someone interpreting the comment, yeah.
So
This
if
is
the
what a
first
dead
episode is
brand
like
looks like.
150,000, then that's
we talk about Marvel, we talk about like Star Wars being dead franchises at this point. This is what a truly dead franchise looks like.
So
40,000 viewers per episode of your prestige show.
according to my quick and probably horrible math, each viewer had to bring into Paramount $500 for it to break even.
That's a lot of candy and snacks.
It's a lot of merch, sure.
Yeah, and they didn't.
I
So
could possibly do that.
I'd have paid $500 for them to cancel it.
So why is Alex Kurtzman still employed?
well,
I don't think he is for very long.
maybe-
The
Yeah.
videos that
So
we
long.
saw post Starfleet Academy with the actors whining, a lot of them were saying that or insinuating that this is it for Star Trek. And good.
Thank fucking God.
you pick up the context
funny-
clues.
The
It's
funny
done.
thing is when I've been speaking about Starfleet Academy and I've been talking about viewership, I've been like referencing Drinker and yourself saying, you guys' videos on Starfleet Academy have done, better than the actual show. We now know Disbrew's reviews have done massive about my reviews on average have done better than the stuff. That's insane now. And we're talking about $6 to $10 million an episode. Do you want to know what my fucking overhead was for those videos? not 6
Taco
mil.
Bell.
A wank.
Well, also, it means people like Robert Picardo. who
Maybe a
scaring
couple.
people away.
You know, he stopped. He edited them, so he probably took a break.
But every single person that Robert Picardo insulted is now massively more impactful because you don't have viewers to lose.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you've got
isn't
4
the whole
million
reason-
people.
Isn't the reason he was going so hard on this because he had been like there was a planning thing in place for like him to get a spin-off show?
Yep.
Where he was going to
Oh,
start.
that's fucking.
That was
dangerous.
why he
so
was trying
confused.
so fucking hard to like push this thing because he knew his own future within the franchise rested on it.
Mhm.
And Gary, remember the skit from the Jamie Kennedy Experience
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he pitches Starfleet Academy, goes out, all the writers are calling him fucking retarded. Neelix is there, Ethan Phillips is it?
Yeah.
And he's there going, this is fucking ridiculous. And they come back and they go, Ethan, we think about you as the head of the academy. He's like, oh, I'm interested now.
Shit was funny.
Actors, there you go. That's all it is you give them a role, they'll fucking roll over for anything.
Yeah, it's not a surprise at all. And I don't know how they bring it back after this. We've talked about it. Paramount
Try
says,
movies like that. The Star Trek is not a movie.
I
franchise.
heard that they
TV series.
have rolled that out there, but I've also heard, and you know this, Garrett. Sorry, this is for the audience. You guys have heard this before. They being whoever's thinking about taking it over, David Ellison and his team have no idea what to do. They're still trying to figure. This is what's weird about them buying Warner Brothers is they're still trying to figure out Paramount. They haven't quite done that yet, and they have no idea where to
put
take
it
Star
on
Trek.
ice. Put it on ice.
Shelve it for a decade.
Just somebody say ice.
With Paramount,
Starfleet Academy season 3.
Hey,
With
they already
Paramount-
fought ice in Picard season 2.
they did.
Daredevil's latest episodes.
Oh, well,
with
God.
Paramount,
Thanks
like
for
okay,
getting us to watch that shit for nothing.
let all the Taylor Sheridan shows
gonna
carry
talk
on
about it
running
next.
because that's basically the only thing keeping Paramount going as a streaming service. Let Star Trek rest for 5 to 10 years.
Mm.
Do a complete reset, decanonize all the Kurtzman era stuff, and probably the J.J. Abrams movies. I'll even lose Picard season 3 if need be. Fine, and then start again from Enterprise onward. That's the only way you can begin to get it back on track, and it's probably going to take a couple of good seasons of a really good TV show to start to get the fan base
and
back.
it's going to take somebody really good to do it. And the name Ronald D. Moore has been thrown out there, but I don't think he's the guy. I think it would be very much like an RTD return if he came back. Terry Metalis, maybe you bring him in. Andy Weir. It would be funny as hell if David Ellison's like, hey, Andy, could you come back and give me that pitch? I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Because he got in a little trouble. He was talking to some fucking dude. I don't know who he is.
Douchebag.
Oh, dude.
Some chud.
Drinker. How does it feel to finally be acknowledged by the Hollywood press?
They've given me power. I'm like Voldemort now.
Yes.
Did you see?
You've named me now. I have power.
Did you see the first version of this?
Noted Chud.
Yeah, they edited it.
Really?
The first version of this, it said on the Critical Drinker podcast, but then they referred to you as Matthew Marsden.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Wow. You guys do.
Yeah, I
kind
can
of
see that. It's
alike.
hilarious. You know, I haven't seen the two of you in the same room.
Project Hail Mary author Andy Weir says Paramount rejected his Star Trek pitch. Their shows are shit.
No lies detected.
He's being real.
He's being real,
Yeah.
right? And now, if you get the full context of what he said, you could definitely go watch Drinker's interview, which is fantastic, by the way. Will, well done, loved it.
Well done.
Yeah,
But
who would have done that? Matthew Marsden would have done such a good interview.
I know, he did a great job. Well, he is an actor,
That is true.
so.
No, it was a lot of fun to talk to him, and he was a very personable guy, very open and honest guy, perhaps to a fault, as we see in this article here from the Hollywood Reporter. But he was just telling it like it is, man. Like, and he's echoing what everyone fucking felt, what everyone thinks about Star Trek now.
And that's what Hollywood needs. It needs people to tell you
Yes.
to criticize you, so then you know when you've gone wrong. Whereas if everyone's so scared and always up each other's arse, telling
Yeah.
everyone that you're so amazing, well, they
Well,
just
the
keep
thing is,
making more.
people like us can criticize it like all day and night, and they can just ignore us because we're just notable chuds at this point, and so they can brush us off. But like when one of their big names dares to criticize what they're doing, that's when they have to circle the wagons, and the punishment and humiliation must begin.
They become apostate.
He must be made to atone for his sins. You know, that's the reality of it.
Don't
Because
use
they
your
can't have
platform.
anyone speaking out of turn.
I love that they mentioned you and they got your name right finally. The topic began with podcast host Will Jordan saying how refreshing the box office hit Project Hail Mary has been, especially for audiences who grew up on Star Trek and now suffer from a lack of, and they put it in quotes, such sci-fi efforts nowadays. And yeah, I saw, I forgot who it was. I wish I could remember who it was who said some, an analyst. He said something like all modern science fiction TV shows and movies have been heavily influenced by original Star Trek, except for the current batch of Star Trek shows. Who was that? As
Jeffrey John said that.
Jeff John,
Jeremy John,
Jeremy John, John Johns, John Johns,
John Johns,
John Tron, yeah.
Jimmy John,
Angry Joe,
Jimmy John sandwich.
Angry Joe would never have the balls to say something like that.
Jordan replied, "Yes," and they both laughed.
Good one, Chad.
We did laugh, and then everyone clapped.
It's a great line. It's very true. Though.
And then it ended with "Don't you forget
about me." Go to the quote. Scroll up a little bit or down, however you want to see it. Whatever your perspective.
It's
was.
gone,
You're
baby.
going too far down.
Just objectively
Right there.
correct.
It's gone, baby.
I think we could probably safely never talk about it again, Jordan quipped.
You know what? I will, for context, I said that because I was almost trying to steer us away from that subject.
Oh, you can tell
Where it was going, and it was like, we could just move away from this now and talk about other stuff.
But then Weird goes, "It's gone, baby. It's all gone." And then Jordan said his advice to Paramount is to decanonize everything Star Trek from Enterprise onwards. I think after Enterprise.
That's
okay.
what I meant. Yeah. I would keep Enterprise.
Okay, you're a little more severe than I am. I'll give you my opinion. I'm just a consumer. I like Strange New Worlds. I don't. I think it's actually really terrible. I think it's as bad as Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, but it is the best skin suit, though. I think that's why people like it a bit more. It does feel the most like Star Trek until you start looking at the stories, and then the stories are horrific.
And Akiva Goldsman is a better bad writer than Kurtzman, for sure. I did. So I like Strange New Worlds. I think it's pretty good. I didn't hate Enterprise. I thought it was kind of weird. Lower Decks, I thought was entertaining and fun. I didn't. All the others, they can go. And here's another thing. I pitched a Star Trek show to Paramount, and I was in a Zoom meeting with the showrunners with all the shows and spent a lot of time talking to executive producer Alex Kurtzman. I don't like a lot of the new Trek. He as a person is a really nice guy, but at the same time, those shows are shit. He's a nice guy, but they didn't accept my pitch. So, fuck him.
Well, wait, what does he think of Starfleet Academy?
I love
the attitude.
And then Don Winslow calls him out, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that Don Winslow is a writer who just had a movie that flopped like fucking crazy. I'm sure that has nothing to do with this. Who calls here, scroll it down. What he called Alex Kurtzman a visionary?
It's there, top of the page.
Visionary being able to ruin shit. Yeah.
What is his
It's just the
vision?
next
The
line
inside
above.
of his own
There you go.
anus?
Yeah.
Visionary. Oh shit! Fucking Hollywood Reporter. You son of a- I hate you.
Oh my god.
It's right here.
He, like,
Harry, we need to
it sounds
hire
like
someone else just to scroll.
He hates that those were successes.
But when you
I got a joke.
So Don Winslow said, "Congrats on the success for Project Hail Mary and The Martian. I'm a real fan, but when you have your moment, don't use it to crap on other writers for work." I think you should. That's fine. For the record, Alex Kurtzman, I'd rather have him crap on other writers than the audience. So fuck off. Alex Kurtzman is a visionary writer, creator, and producer, and you owe him an apology, writer to writer.
What a fucking pussy. What a woke school.
By the way, this is the same Don Winslow of the Lincoln Project.
Oh, okay. Fuck off for that.
It sounds like when people say, "Oh, women have to support women." It's like, no.
Well, for one,
it's literally this guy's just kissing ass. It's like, oh, I have to white knight for Alex Kurtzman because it might get me a few brownie points in Hollywood, and it might get me another movie deal. That's all it is.
Yep.
Probably not a Star Trek job though.
No. And as far as writer to writer is concerned, Andy Weir's a writer. Alex Kurtzman is not. So he doesn't have to apologize for anything. And we won't go over his apology. He went out and made an apology, but
let's be honest. The apology was really just clarifying that article.
It was more of a clarification.
He didn't take anything back he said about Star Trek.
He didn't roll over the bus. He didn't throw Will under the bus at all.
He didn't throw Drinker under the bus. He was like, hey, I did this appearance on the Critical Drinker podcast. I want to apologize to Alex Kurtzman. I feel like these headlines are being taken out of context for like salacious stuff. I hope you heard the things I said that I liked that you did. I probably opened my mouth a little bit. What this felt like to me, especially that they didn't accept my pitch, so fuck them. When I covered these, I made sure to make it clear when I made my videos, because I was watching the stream, that everybody was joking around. It was a laughing thing. It was tongue in cheek. It wasn't a serious fuck them, I'm angry they rejected my pitch. I think he just wanted to make sure the context was clear, that he didn't say fuck them because they didn't accept my pitch. But
he was being facetious
nothing he
when
said.
He was talking. Yeah, he was just joking around, and like I get why he wanted to clarify this. I don't think necessarily he needed to apologize, but I can understand.
No. Yeah,
just to like bring down the heat a little bit. So fair enough.
Alex Kurtzman is a fucking useless cunt, and his stuff is shit.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with Az, and I agree with Jeremy.
Just think, like he might be a nice guy to talk to. He might be very personable and like fine to sit in a meeting with and stuff. Okay, fine. I don't hate you as a person, Alex Kurtzman. That's okay. But you are a walking clusterfuck when it comes to Star Trek. And if you had even a shred of common sense in your body, you would resign immediately and get the hell out of there. And you are doing nothing good for that brand, sir.
And then the funny thing is, the headlines about that apology said, Andy Weir apologizes for calling Alex Kurtzman Star Trek shit. And it's like,
no, he didn't.
Actually. He didn't actually apologize for that. So it doesn't really matter.
And
context is always lost.
To expand on what Az says, fuck Alex Kurtzman for using Star Trek to divide the fandom, using it for a political platform. Fuck you, dude. I hope you get fired publicly, and it's humiliating. I really do. I'm rooting for it.
Probably not going to happen, though.
Well, when you yourself admit that your material is not about elevating Star Trek, it's about using it for socio-political messaging, then go fuck yourself. It's got nothing to do with Star Trek. It clearly reflects it's got nothing to do with Star Trek because we've watched the damn fucking thing. This show unceremoniously deserved to be cancelled. The fact that they're going to do a second season is literally just paying us now by the looks of it, because you ain't going to get shit for shit. And we're going to get another 8 to 10 episodes of just fucking ripping it apart, which is just going to embarrass you even further. And more importantly, it's going to embarrass you further a little bit down the line when you think the heat's got off you a little bit. No, now let's all point and laugh at Alex Kurtzman again for being a useless shite.
And it wasn't just him. Yeah. It wasn't just him. It was the actors they hired. So, yeah, Robert Picardo was attacking the fans, but also Jaden has come out and been speaking about season 2, how he doubles down on everything they did before. It's the gayest Star Trek that's ever been made.
It's even worse
than the one before.
How is that possible?
And so it is activists hiring activists.
Yeah, I think with guys like that, you can sense the desperation. Like, oh my god, this is probably the only high-profile role of my entire career. I need to milk this for all it's worth.
I think you're absolutely spot on there. I think it's absolute desperation. They know that they've been hired purely because of their sexuality, whatever, and therefore they're most likely not going to get employed again unless it's by another director or another campaign with a similar sort of ideology, and these are falling by the wayside. So good luck. And by the way, I take 1 sugar in my coffee, Jaden.
And this was another second Grace Randolph topic, but she had a meltdown about like Andy Weir saying this, and it's like, it's really disgusting for Andy Weir to punch down right now. It's like, how is Andy Weir punching down?
Punching up a massive corporation that's multi-billion-dollar. But like the thing is, she then called for Alex Kurtzman to resign. She said he's run it into the ground and he should be replaced. And it's like, well,
Oh, the
okay, so
irony.
it's fine when you say it, I guess, but when anyone
all
else
the
does
people
it,
who were
no.
supporting it before were now like, yeah, he's got to go. This Star Trek's actually been bad, and yeah, all the times we said we supported it, yeah, we were full of shit. Same old fucking song and dance over and over again.
Yeah,
Jesus. And we won't go over it, but with Jar Jar leaving L.A. Now there's a slew of new articles about Hollywood becoming Detroit, and it's all because of things like you can track the decline of pop culture with Star Trek. You can also track it with Disney Star Wars. You can also track it with Doctor Who, but that's BBC. And yeah, here we are this far into the game, and you would hope they change, and it feels like I said, I think certain studios with certain projects will change. I think some people, not the vast majority won't, but some people will look at a project Hail Mary and maybe try to understand why it's successful and maybe emulate that. Because Hollywood used to emulate success. They used to do that. And that's what's been odd about the last 10 years is they've been going against the grain of what the audience wants, of what would make money, of what would be profitable over their ideas, right? And that's the odd thing about it. And I think I know it was financially incentivized for many years, but it's not anymore. And to the fact where Larry Fink from BlackRock even expressed regret over what he said. I think it's almost 10 years ago when he said, we're gonna, basically teach you how to think. We're gonna show you how to behave.
We got to force change.
Forced behavior.
Isn't it funny? Like
Forced
all these people that have based their entire identity around this bullshit, like when they finally realize it was all propagated by a multi-billionaire, the very people that they've been trained to hate. It's like they've just been told what to do. They've been given the programming and they accepted it.
And they did it.
It's all a fucking lie, you morons. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
You do. All right, we put it off long enough. Let's talk about Daredevil. I made everybody watch it.
Watching episode 2, I was amazed at how little Daredevil there is in a Daredevil show.
Yeah.
Well, according to
I'm gonna go take a dump while you guys talk about this. Right?
Better than the show.
It'll be more fun.
Yeah. Okay, so according to 5s and 10s of people on Twitter, this is perfection. This is 10 out of 10.
Oh, really?
It's cinema.
Okay.
Yeah.
Episodes
so perfect. I forgot what happened.
They dropped 2 episodes on the second week, which is really fucking weird.
Awesome.
I would have dropped a second episode on the first week because that first episode was so boring.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, maybe Foggy's gonna come back. No, Foggy's not coming back. And everything they were leaning into in season 1, they have done. Kingpin is a Trump allegory. The anti-vigilante task force is ICE. And
who do the horrific thing like arresting
kids in
criminals,
cages,
stealing, and then people that assault them.
I know, kids in cages. But
that's no Obama thing, by the way.
It is. The strange thing is they're trying to make like vigilantes and people who protect them an allegory for immigrants. Like you can't leave New York City like whenever you want. Like, is there some kind of wall? And by the way, what works in a comic book, and I know they're basing this loosely off the Mayor Kingpin shit from the comic books, but what works in a comic book, you have to kind of explain in a TV show how a mayor would have dictator powers in America when he's overseen by a governor, an attorney general, a president. It just makes no fucking sense.
Well,
I think they're also trying to draw a parallel between the vigilantes and like the resistance, like all the holdovers.
Chrissy, how could you tell? Was it all the times they said resist and resistance?
Yeah, they really knocked us over the head with it. Are you resisting hard enough? I don't know. And
I'm resisting watching this fucking show.
Do you guys think that his ex-girlfriend's gonna come back?
I don't care.
Which one?
Elektra?
What did they talk about?
No.
I think next season. I think next season Iron Fist and like all the Defenders are coming back.
Jessica Jones and
but this season we have Jessica Jones and maybe Luke Cage is coming back. I'm not sure. I don't care that much. And what sucks is Netflix Daredevil was the best. Bless you. Was the best live action thing Marvel has ever done, in my opinion. I love season 1 and 2. I think they're fucking great. And you've taken characters like Karen Page. She's now action Karen Page. There is a scene in these 2 episodes where she beats the shit out of a cop.
How is that possible?
And kidnaps him by herself.
Wraps him to a chair.
Ties him up. Yeah, everything.
This actress who probably weighs 100 pounds soaking wet.
But didn't you know, guys? She was practicing in the first episode.
She's like, we need to be capturing them ourselves. And then when they finally took the sack off his head, I'm like, this guy's got to be retarded or something, because how was she able to capture him and wrap him to the chair? And like, oh, it's just a regular guy that she somehow was able to overpower.
And again,
Marvel
like
logic.
If you're going to have action Karen Page, have her do a little bit of working out or anything. She's got pencil thin arms. She's not taking anybody out. Even with in the fight scenes, I can't believe fucking X. People are like, man, the fight scenes are better than they were in the Netflix. Or get the fuck out of here.
They said that about the
How is
first
she
scene.
fighting?
People have got short memories, man, when it comes to this sort of thing.
They really do. And it sucks seeing my favorite character, who I'd love to stand for if I could, but this is so bad. And I think it's the best example of where, and we talked about it, Gore and I discussed it, is Disney can't make Marvel anymore. They don't even know what like, this is the easiest fucking layup of them all. It's not going to be expensive. It's all street level. You have 2 great actors who kind of own these roles, and you're writing shit for them. It's like, it's fucking Daredevil's annoying in his own show now.
Have we seen too much Kingpin?
Not really.
No, I still
I
like
mean,
Kingpin.
if you can, like, with
call it Kingpin.
Echo and this scene, this series, and Hawkeye, I think so.
We've seen him defeated too many times. Like, he's not an
Ryan, I agree with
threat
you
anymore.
Yeah,
because
He
he's had
always
his ass
seems
beat by everyone.
exhausted.
Yeah, it's not intimidating. There's no real menace behind him
Yeah.
now, and they're not smart enough to
Exactly.
make him write him like he's really clever and doing all these things where he's just like staring at people and then
Yeah.
everyone's pretending to be afraid.
They did a better job of writing him in the
season 1 of
Spider-Man
the
cartoon.
Netflix show, right? When someone interrupts his dinner date with Vanessa and he just fucking murders the guy.
Yeah.
Slams his head in a car door and crushes it.
How on
That's
the nose? Oh, go ahead.
Terrifying.
It's more like we see more of the ins and outs of his job rather than him just being a scary villain.
The writing was so good. They made a little old Chinese woman scary as hell.
Yeah.
Madame Gao.
Well, how on the nose is like the allegories and things like that compared to some like The Boys?
A hammer in the face.
Hammer,
Really?
yes.
That
Yes.
bad?
Yes.
It's pretty fucking
Yes.
bad.
Like, they are obviously ice. They literally have people in cages, like literally the cages
Yeah.
that you see and everything else, and they're
Yeah.
all
Kids in cages.
screaming and they're like shaking on the for
And
no
Jeremy,
reason
they're
whatsoever.
saying resist. Like
Yeah.
they say it 3 or 4 times in the 2 episodes.
Well, and they also
Oh, and
keep
it's
bringing
all
up how
over
he
the,
put all his
um,
funds in a trust, like what the Orange Man did when he became president. So yeah, I mean there's direct fucking parallels.
Yes.
But the issue
so
is,
lazy.
I watched Daredevil to watch him beat the crap out of criminals.
Yes.
And so you can't turn the show into, you should feel really sorry for these people. I'm like, no, we should do it even more. That's what I want to see. And so if you get the police to actually start arresting people, I'm on their side. And you can't make a story that goes against and tells the audience that their morality is essentially evil and you should convert to this new thing.
Well,
It
you
doesn't
had that
work.
insane episode the previous season where it's like this repeat offender who just keeps
Yes.
stealing stuff from
Yeah.
convenience stores and stuff.
I
And
just
like
want
the
something
conclusion
sweet.
we're supposed to reach
want
is
them
like,
sweet.
well, locking you up in jail doesn't seem to deter you, so I guess we should just let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's
And you
not,
should
that's not
feel
how
guilty
private
for being
punishment
white
works, my
and
friend.
not getting punished like him. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Chicago mayor's doing right now. So
That's
what a lot
the
of
big
different
problem
mayors
you have with the street level superheroes is they would have to fight criminals and they don't have to be white. So they're like, what? And according to the creators, they are fighting criminals. They're fighting the police.
Yes.
Yes.
ACAB. Yeah, we're on to ACAB. None of the characters are interesting. None.
No.
Even Daredevil, none of these characters are remotely engaging. Every time a scene comes up, I'm disengaged. I've either got I haven't seen so many fucking middle-aged women whinging to each other in a fucking Marvel show,
dude,
in my fucking life.
There's entire chunks of just women talking, and it's Kristen McDuffie, BB Urich, Heather Glenn.
They don't want solutions. They just want you to listen. Okay.
How about Heather Glenn turning into fucking female Muse? It's and then we have female White Tiger, and we have people on Twitter going, people complaining about all the gender swaps. I can't believe they're talking about gender swaps with White Tiger. I've had enough. And then everybody's like, White Tiger was a dude.
Yeah. They just show they don't know what they mean, and then they're just like below, just getting hammered. Don't worry. But none of these characters, I couldn't give a flying fuck. There was a conversation between two dudes about fucking hot dogs, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
honestly, the fact that you said hot dogs is a lot better than where I thought you were going. You said there was a conversation with two dudes about fucking, and at least you said hot dogs.
Fucking, at least
You were hot dog.
I would have been like, whoa.
That's part of the show.
Dude, James Gandolfini's son, like, can't act.
For shit.
Dude, the acting is terrible. So those on the street videos they have that come from, well, there's BB Urich's Kingpin fucking anonymous ones that they do, and then there's the on the street. There's the acting is so abysmal.
Bad.
It's so bad.
It feels like they actually went on the street and just had random people read lines.
I think they would have done it more authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they hired day player actors to do that, and we found out why they're day player actors. They're really not.
It's like in an infomercial where they're like, "This is a real customer," and you're like, "No, they're not.
No, it's not.
This is not a real person."
So they just hit you over the head with allegories. Action Karen Page. There's a suspicious amount of women in this show that talk
Really
way
is.
too much that I don't care about, that I'm hoping get murdered. And then they bring in Bullseye randomly, and like the actor playing him is great, but his costume sucks so bad, dude.
Yeah.
The scuba suit.
Oh, but he's got the little bullseye, Gary.
Daredevil's costume looks perfect. It
Yeah,
looks
his
great.
costume actually does look really good.
It does look really good.
It's the only thing that's good about the show.
Yeah, it really is.
No, but to Ryan's point, they've done way too much damage to Kingpin. He is not intimidating at all.
No.
Like you used to be waiting for Kingpin to go off, and now you're just like, when's his wife gonna interrupt him? You know?
Yeah.
When's she gonna tell him what to do?
You're absolutely fucking right, though. That's the weird thing. It's just like, when is a woman gonna interrupt these guys talking? When's the woman gonna interrupt Kingpin? When's Karen gonna interrupt fucking Matt? You know, it's just like,
When's Kristen McDuffie? When's little fucking Latin
Yeah.
White Tiger bitch? It's
BB Urich.
when are we gonna get another fucking scene of Daredevil's ex-girlfriend going fucking crazy? There's just too many damn characters that you don't give a fuck about, and the ones that you used to, you don't anymore.
You don't.
Why do we
anymore.
even need Daredevil in the show at this point?
My favorite part was when he was
exactly.
escaping from the jail, and Action Karen Page was running cover for him with the fucking. She's like, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. He doesn't need that.
no, you see, if that was Elektra, it would make sense, right? At least it would make sense if it was a character like Elektra, if it was a character sort of like Jessica Jones. But it doesn't work with Karen fucking junkie whore Page, right? That's her story. That's her direction. That's where she goes. But not this one. No. This one's going to be fucking flying off with Captain Marvel by the end of the season.
You don't need BB Urich. You could have Karen Page doing the reporting, the investigative reporting. That should be what she's doing.
Yes, they set her up to
That's
that.
the
That's what
purpose
she
of the
did really
character.
well in the previous seasons, and now they having her do the actions.
Yep. There's multiple more weeks to go.
How many episodes?
There's 8.
Oh God!
At least it's not 10.
I was hoping
then-
6.
And then there's the Punisher movie, TV
yeah.
movie that's like an
Special.
hour.
Well, it's going to be an hour of him apologizing.
Probably.
Yeah. He's a gentler
I can't wait to
Punisher.
not watch it.
Yeah.
He's a soft
Can't wait.
Punisher.
Can't wait to turn it to Friday night and say, oh shit, sorry guys, forgot to see that.
I'll keep that in mind.
He'll try his best. He'll still
I'm
try
not
to
even going to
try.
pretend to lie.
Not even going to pretend. Jeremy, did you want to show us Tiger Wood memes?
Oh fuck! I didn't know
you brought it up.
I thought you
didn't
had
know
them
you were
teed up and ready to go,
I
Jeremy.
can't get a fucking video game conversation on this fucking show, but you're okay with Tiger Woods memes now.
Yeah.
While you're collecting those, you want to aggro on this real, this not real BBC, the BBC.
Oh yeah.
My favorite thing about that though is Gary just went, you brought it up to the chat. That just came out of nowhere. And they're like,
wonder why they're doing this video.
Get me arrested with this.
Have we become too dog friendly?
From the BBC, yes. Have we become? Is this a video? Okay, let's hear
It's
it.
a video.
Are we all becoming too dog friendly? From coffee shops, restaurants, and retailers.
Can you pause it?
IKEA, Zara.
Why is this guy so fucking fat and why is he on a video? I don't fucking like that.
It's called
Like,
the
this
Hill
foreigner
versus
complains about my
Face
country.
YouTube channel, Ryan.
That's Netflix as right there.
Oh.
No, he's got hair.
Could you turn it up a little bit, Garrett?
He's not as black as me.
Isn't there like a growing religion in the UK that doesn't like dogs? Is there?
Yes,
How dare you bring that up?
That's what this is called.
Just wondering.
I've been told that that's wrong think. And
it's a fact. This is
So it's just a coincidence, guys. Complete coincidence. It has nothing to do with it.
I don't think that this guy is Muslim because there's no way this fat fuck ain't eating pork all the time. So, just for the record.
Well, that's why they got to make sure you got to just try and put regular people talking about it, but we all know what it's about. So fuck off, BBC.
Yep.
You fucking piece of shit. Defund this piece of shit.
And John Lewis.
John Lewis.
Managed to get a Californian accent.
Rewind
Why are we even watching this? We're just talking over it and we can't even fucking hear it.
Let's hear the wisdom he has to impart to us.
Yeah, none.
Are becoming easy to come by. There are 13.5 million pet dogs in the UK.
Good.
36% of households own at least one dog. But people who are allergic to dogs or afraid of them say that
don't care.
Pause.
Don't care.
How many illegal immigrants are in the UK?
Oh, probably fucking millions.
Can we replace them with dogs?
Well,
no.
The justification is using is that people are afraid of dogs, so we should get rid of dogs. And they can apply that with other certain,
like people.
Why not black people?
I'm sure people are allergic to dogs, but I can't say I've ever met a person who is allergic to a dog.
Are we becoming
also they can just not have
friendly?
one.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No.
Just let
And
it
the
be
reason
there.
They'll apply their standard consistently, which I don't think they will.
The reason why 36% of households have a dog is because the English are a nation of dog lovers.
Yes.
They're renowned for their love of pets. And so you've essentially got foreign cultures coming over here to complain about the native culture and then wondering why the native culture is that way. I just don't care.
Like, well, if you don't like it, there's plenty of other countries that are not as welcoming to dogs.
No, you must
Like,
comply.
You're free to go there. We are
off.
not locking you in this country.
One woman with the extreme fear of dogs told the BBC that she feels trapped.
Where's she from?
And only goes out on special occasions due to the
Is she
lack
wearing
of
a
dog
job?
breeds.
I would
She's
section
One
her.
of the many
ankles.
This is such
clearly
bullshit.
What is their country?
There's one
What is-
person in a 16,
Well, I could
million...
say like, well, I've got a crippling fear of hats. Okay, and
Yeah.
anyone who's wearing a baseball cap or anything, they have to stay the fuck away from me. Like,
Okay,
or they should be banned outright so they don't traumatize me. Like, where do you stop with this?
I'm sober.
They're
So
priming-
I'm
they're
sober.
priming
I'm
the
sober. So
stage.
you have to close all fucking bars I walk by and put away your beers and your pot every time I walk by.
Okay, what they're doing is they're priming for anti-dog legislation.
That's what
That's what's coming next.
Well, it's because one of the foundations of English culture is when you're out in public, you try and make as less of an impact on everyone else as you physically can. And so you would deal with your own problems. And if it is some crippling thing you've got, then you should go and have treatment for it because you've clearly got some kind of weird condition that needs to be gone under therapy. It's not everyone else's problem, and you shouldn't infringe on them and their lives because of it.
Aren't there some towns, I believe in the north, as you correct me if I'm wrong, that have proposed dog-free zones?
It's Wales. It's actually Wales, which is what
Wales.
It's Wales, and this guy's talking, and this is from BBC Wales. So this is the propaganda to try and turn parts of Wales into dog-free zones.
Yeah.
So it's all part of the fucking BBC's fucking commie propaganda fucker.
That's because there's been a push recently to, in their words, decolonize the countryside because it's too white. Now, notice that would be colonizing the countryside because the English couldn't colonize their own country. That would be weird.
That's not how it works.
Seeking support in online groups who offer advice on how to avoid them. But
Leave the country.
Good
Lord, this is horrible.
Don't like them?
You look at the hideous thing.
Who's scared of that? It's a little floof.
Yeah, that
right.
right.
Yeah, they could have shown the bad dog.
Oh, the black guy. Yeah, but the dog.
Family. What
He
do
should
you
be cracking his knuckles.
Has it all gone a bit too far?
Oh, no. They're using all cute dogs.
Yeah, like they're not helping their case.
Why don't they have
Demands a better
pitbull?
quality of
Get on
propaganda.
board with a pit bull.
If they're trying to tell a story and build a narrative, might I suggest reaching out to Rewriting Ripley?
Yes.
They did a
I
good
heard
job.
they need work these days.
Sponsored by Disney.
Yeah, they built a better narrative than the Super Mario Galaxy movie did about Ryan. So
Funded by Pablo Hidalgo.
Yeah, you might want to reduce the dog count around him. Or no.
I'm going to buy more
Reduce
dogs.
the kid count around them.
Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Where are all the animal
both look
rights
the same.
activists on this? You know, where are like the
Well, they don't want people to own dogs either, so they're probably on.
No, also our animal rights activists are renowned for killing animals. Quite regularly, they will release animals into the wild and
PETA
they
does
just
the same
die.
thing.
They passed an ordinance in San Francisco while Gavin Newsom was mayor that you don't own a dog, you're a guardian. You cannot be.
they're comparing it to slavery. Great.
Yeah.
Like they're saying that dogs have voting rights and stuff, and you can't own them.
Did you hear what Gavin Newsom's wife said about telling stories?
Oh
Did you see that
yeah,
clip?
Gavin Newsom's
that
wife
clip.
Holy
gives
shit.
their son dolls and
changes the male in the story to a female.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that what Kit Harington said when he was a kid?
That erase lesbian stories or something then? Or gay stories?
Kit Harington said he was given like dolls to play
Dolls
with,
and
so he
stuff,
was
yeah.
asexual.
Very similar story.
Like that, I don't
He's
know.
like,
He was
look,
just trying
man,
to
I
get
just need a
fucking
job.
jobs.
I need a job, man. That's all.
He was just trying to get jobs. Did you find that clip, Garrett?
What?
Gavin Newsom's
Newsom.
wife, the one we were just talking about.
I don't know. There's a clip.
Hang on. Oh yeah, there's
There is a
video of
clip.
it.
Yes.
I could find it. I have it. But
Right, this thing we said 20 seconds ago in passing, Garrett, you fucking got it yet? You're going back
Damn
to
right.
the video or anything?
Hey, he set up. It's his own fault because he's really good at catching that and putting stuff up. He's really good at catching the lead in.
That is
he's got his own standards. He's got to meet them now.
All right.
I'm looking for it right here.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Let me give just a minute. Here it is, right here.
Yeah, it was all over Twitter.
Let's. See.
Oh, my Twitter's been nothing but Japanese posts. I don't know if anybody does it that way.
Mine's a nice little
That's
sketch.
one of the most racist things I've ever read in my life.
I know, it's glorious.
Oh, good. Japanese people
right.
love swords, and we've connected.
Here we go, right here, full screen.
I've given our boys dolls, even if they tear the head off. I've given them dolls to learn that care and caregiving is not just an activity that's reserved for women, but that it's also an activity.
I know why you had an affair now.
Yeah, no shit.
Pause
How are
it.
these
Oh my
people
God.
fucking real? How are they
It's
real?
unbelievable.
We got to hear the whole thing uninterrupted. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, here we go.
women, but that it's also an activity that is a responsibility of men. What I've done with both my daughters and my sons is if I'm reading a book and the protagonist is a male, I just change the he to a she. And it just normalizes for my sons in particular. I don't even just do it for my girls. I do it for my sons because I want them to see that women can be the center of a story. Good. That women matter.
What a revolutionary
That women are
idea.
interesting.
If only Hollywood had been doing this recently.
I have a question. When she was telling the story describing Harvey Weinstein's penis, did she change it to a she?
A she-ness.
Well, that was just Leslie Headland, wasn't it?
So what you say is you to your kids, you're specifically your boys, you make them play with girl toys and you change all the males to females. Now, what does that tell your boys about
for a start?
boy?
Like, I don't believe
Right.
that she actually does any of this stuff.
Yeah,
She's just
right.
claiming
Agreed.
to do it for the
Agreed.
benefit
She's on
of
a nice-
optics. But even if she did hypothetically, what a fucking narcissist to be like.
I mean,
yeah.
And what it's
like, hey,
I don't know.
people like me can be the center of everything, don't you know?
No,
You know,
I
you just
hate-
and it's
accept
not
that.
it's not
I
good
hate-
enough that like women can be strong in the sense that they're mothers and that they're like they have to be like boys and do everything that boys do. I'm so tired of it.
What an
I hate this
encapsulation of all of
gaslighting-
Hollywood.
I hate this gaslighting bullcrap that they try and push that. Oh, I'm going to change it so people can know that girls can be the center of the stories because girls have never been the center of stories before. Absolute asinine dishonesty. I can't stand it. There has been such classic literature historically, from Pride and Prejudice to Little Women and
Emma.
the one with, there's heaps. And my daughter
Anna
particularly
Karenina.
loves Anne of Green Gables. My daughter loves Anne of Green Gables. And these are classic female-centered focused stories and characters that have been around for ages, and they're multi-generational. They're
Nancy
classic.
Drew.
But Shad, they're not running around grunting and firing machine guns like men.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to introduce her to Jennifer Lawrence, the first female actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can have a
Her.
good chat.
We got 20 seconds left, or 28 seconds. Here we go.
At the end of the day, we're all kind of like in this place in history, maybe, where we're recognizing what it is to ultimately deconstruct all these gender roles and ultimately
Fuck
be
off.
human. And that's exciting to me. So, I'll just continue to kind of do my work and try and deconstruct all of these like limiting narratives about ultimately what it means to be human. I've given
Holy fuck, if this woman had
This is
an
the
original
reason
thought
why
go through her
they
head,
need
it
to
would
have
be
the
the biggest
draft
fucking
Well,
story
at
in
a
the
time.
Western Hemisphere, man.
Okay, so these were the Believe the Science people just a few short years ago.
Yep.
But now they're deconstructing the construct of men and women. It's a construct, everybody.
Oh, I got it right. The insane.
She's bored and wants to sound like she's important.
He is
Like I
fucking
said-
ground zero for taking the vote away from women. Ground fucking zero. That. Fuck.
Like I said, this is an encapsulation of everything that Hollywood has done. They've taken away the boys' toys and replaced them with girl toys, and then replaced all the men with women and said, "This is what you need to know."
This is what you need.
Yeah.
Your
This is how-
future
this is
first
how the
lady.
future is.
Do you notice how she
It's
didn't say
interesting.
anything
Fuck
about?
off.
Do you notice how she didn't say anything about introducing the girls to more boy stuff?
No,
Right.
it's always
Yeah,
one
she's gonna
sided.
give her girls a chainsaw to
yeah.
practice
Well,
with.
it is telling the girls, though, that they should be men and they should take on the male roles. And it is interesting how everyone immediately assumed, well, she's not that telling this to her kids. And I do think a lot of this is telling other women to destroy their own kids, to not have babies and everything else. I think a lot of it is just intersexual competition.
Well, I think this comes to an end when you, like I said, institute the draft for women, put them on the front lines, send them through the meat grinder, and suddenly they'll start screaming, "No, no, no! Please, God, stop!"
We don't
Then
want,
this
we
shit
don't want
comes
the
to an
bucket
end.
brigade.
Well, you don't even have to put them on the front lines. Make them garbage collectors and sewer.
Yeah, make
workers
them
and
go in
stuff
the
like-
sewers. Make them
Yeah,
do the
it's like industrial engineers.
Dig
And
the
stuff. Okay, good
latrines.
luck with that, ladies. Let's see how you get
Yeah.
on. Like, oh, what?
Even working in the cold
nice, easy
section
life?
of
Okay.
Costco, I would hate that job. Like with the people that slice the meat and like put, the whole refrigerated room thing. I hate going in there.
Yeah,
When I worked
this
at
whole
JC
is nothing more
Penney-
than a giant display of privilege. So fuck off,
Yes.
lady. You should
even
not
in
have
her
had
setup.
kids.
In her setup, I give them dolls, even if they take their heads off. So you're in your setup. Your sons are already rebelling against that.
Yes.
they,
Yes,
don't
they are.
accept it. They're
Yeah,
gonna
well,
play
they-
with the toys how boys
They
play.
definitely won't be serial killers when they're older, I'm
Oh,
sure.
really?
No.
They're gonna fuck
the
'em up
entire
at all.
idea of non-gendered toys is nonsense in the first place. We've already put babies into rooms with both things, and the boys go for the cars and the women goes for the dolls.
Yeah.
This is just
That's just
instinctual.
how it is.
Yep.
That's a construct, Disbrew.
Well, it's strange that it happens in babies
Yeah,
before
I'm-
they've been given any socialization.
Yeah, my
Isn't it,
son
though?
is
Women
doing
like
that
people,
before.
men like stuff.
He's not even 2 yet, and he's been doing that for a while. Like at this play group thing, it's like literally, it's like the boys and the girls, and you just see them walk to their, and it's every single
Yeah.
time. He never walks. He's not even curious about a doll.
But it's
And
like
if the
these
boys
people,
wander over
it's
to the
so-
dolls, that usually means they're gay.
Yeah.
It's so fucking important to
Or they're
them
about to mess
try
them
and-
up.
to try and
He wants
debunk
Batman
this
to
stuff.
mess them up.
The proof
People
is in
like
the
this
pudding.
honestly think that they're making the world a better place. Like it's so important for them to try and deconstruct all of these roles that they would rather go against. At this point, thousands of years of like human history and well understood human behavior, than just let the kids play with the things that they want to do.
Women
You
are
know,
very
that's-
misguided. they're trying to blame why they're unhappy on the fact that they can't also be men, when the reason that like most women are unhappy is because they're trying to like work and act like men while also doing their female like motherly responsibilities, and it's too much. It's too much, or they've ignored their instincts and they're just being.
Well, yeah, a lot of these women like won't even have children because they'll have prioritized careers over that. And so that motherly
and they're doing the
instinct,
rest of us a favor.
it doesn't have an outlet, and so it ends up getting projected onto society as a whole. Like the whole of human culture becomes like their kindergarten that they have to look after. And they end up having these insane. Well, that's why you get like so many of these women who get indoctrinated into like cults like this, because they see the entire world. They see abstract groups of people as like their children that have to be looked after, and it just drives them insane. Like because they're not doing the things that they're meant to do.
And they'll say, "Oh, I can't bring a kid into the world like this." It's the biggest cop out. It's like, no, you just wasted too much time.
Woke white women are the bane of Western civilization. She is a rich woman, a privileged woman, to use their language, who has slept her way to the top, and she's lacking meaning in her life. So she's looking for it in the safe spaces for their circles. And that's why, like what Platoon was talking about that was pod speak, absolute pod speak. No normal mother is going to feel that way that lives outside of fucking Manhattan or Marin County.
Or is she saying whatever she thinks is going to look good, like if Gavin Newsom runs for president?
That's what in like
no
in this specific instance, who knows what these people actually fucking believe or what they really feel or what they're really doing, because they are like pushing propaganda. There certainly are like the mindless drones of, people have 190 followers on TikTok that are making videos talking about these things. They're like the true believers who have been indoctrinated. Who knows what this stupid bitch is like actually does at home, or if she's just selling something.
Yeah.
Probably has a bunch of nannies raising her kids too, and they're reading the stories.
I direct the illegal immigrants that we hire to be the nannies to make sure to change the genders of the name.
Let's get to the people, shall we? Everybody doing okay?
I can't believe this is the 400th fucking episode.
Right?
It's the 400th episode, man.
Crazy.
We made it.
Wow.
I wish I could find. I wish I could find the Filoniing. I'm trying to think of like. I think one of the time I laughed the hardest on this show, I think, was with Elron and
and the hole.
The hole.
Yeah. Oh yeah! Looking down the.
I was.
I couldn't breathe. I was like,
I was sick as hell, and I was laughing my ass off.
So you were in the back, and you were sick, Garrett.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Rings of Power, and then you just started hitting pause on the stuff we were talking about, and it just turned into this big gay saga.
Right. Yeah, it was what the show was. We didn't even.
And it was the build-up, because as we were talking, you kept finding these stills of like them looking really gay at each other. And then the final one,
they're all sweaty,
looking down this hole. It was just like, no.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Yeah.
When's the hardest I've ever laughed on the show, Gary?
Never.
Yeah.
Filoniing.
I can't imagine you laughing much about anything, really. You have laughed a few times. We took a few pictures of you laughing. Like
I typically laugh at someone else's pain. Like at least when we're live streaming on the shows, that's typically when I'm laughing. But
yeah.
Well, we got the hole.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
You got it.
Just the two of them.
That face right there. Look at that face right there.
I'm gonna come.
They dig a hole and they find all the.
They dug a hole. Okay.
Oh my God! Look at that.
That really looks Ryan?
No.
What the hell?
The caption is just like, I've had better, but it's acceptable.
I gave you the meat and I gave you the
Dude. When they look down the cave, if you go like that was, dude, I was dying for this one.
Is that? Oh, there. Okay.
There, you could see where.
Elrond's hole.
His walk of shame at the end.
Man. That's
good shit.
That's
okay.
Oh, you got to keep playing because everyone's reaction.
That's what he said though. That's good shit. So
yeah.
Oh,
Brian's still not laughing very much.
No, he doesn't laugh at all this whole time.
I looked. I was actually sitting the same exact way, reacting to this.
Oh, dude.
Jeremy had to walk off camera. It was
That was fucking great, man.
The Filoniing went on for what? How long before we started the show?
Hours.
Oh, before
Like an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
No, before we started those. About 20 or 30 minutes.
We started late.
Like 10, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we started
15
really
minutes, I
late,
think.
and then it went on for
Yeah.
oh god, it went on forever. It was so
Gary just
fucking
went,
funny.
let's just go live now. Let's just go live now.
I know. And then when Odin's like, the chat told us to move on, I'm all shut the fuck up.
I can see the chat, Odin. I tend to do the opposite of what the chat wants on my stream, so it works out that way. So
it's just the way it works out. Okay.
And then Jeremy fucking DM me after the show. He's just like, dude, can we do a can we do a show right now?
Tagging
together?
me, they're like, it's over,
People are
man.
just like, you and I was just completely fucking like, all right, cool, yeah, no problem. So we're just doing a stream together. Like, you're right, yeah, you,
yeah. Let's talk about nerd shit. You know, like. I think people finally understand I just like to argue at this point now, but like that was new to a lot of people then. Like now it's like, arguing's fun. What nerds do, no big deal. Not serious.
It's all part of it.
Call each other names, we yell about shit, and we move on.
Duh.
I did legit get emails after that one going, are you guys done after this? And it's like, well, we're done for the night. I mean, we'll be back next week. It's all
like
good.
Zero, like literally just felt like a show where we shouted at each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then as soon as that show was over, it's just like, that was a good show. That was fun.
Cynical Crusader posted it an hour long FNT clip for the Filoni. So go watch that. It's on Twitter.
You can go watch
what about
that.
It's on Perry Chan's got an edit of it though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that original.
It's on like Daily, isn't it? Nerdrotic Daily, right?
Well, I think it was on his channel, but I don't know if his channel is around anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was that as?
What?
He was saying the same thing I said. He was saying the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Terry Chan cut was just so good.
Yeah.
We're in the fucking.
Let's get to the people, shall we? Aruka Fire for $500.
Whoa.
Aruka Fire.
Damn.
Damn. I can't believe my voice has made it this long.
Damn.
I am too celebrating my 8-year anniversary this weekend. We got married in Gretna Green, Scotland.
Nice.
Hey.
There you go.
Classic.
We used to go to a
That's
low.
where like young couples from England would travel over the border to get married because you could get married a year younger in Scotland back then. So Gretna Green was the first place over the border you could do it.
Well, it's in some classic literature.
During the Victorian times, it was legal to get married at the age of 14.
Wow.
Something Jeremy
that's probably a step too far.
Something Jeremy is very familiar with. Happy 400.
That's a
wow, Alabama catching strays.
Roll Tide.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, boy.
There we go.
Big 400.
Beautiful.
Ah,
400.
good representation there.
400 more to go, guys.
What
400
did I
more to
even
go.
call that character? I don't even know what he called.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Oh no, you had a name
Zipper
for
something,
her.
or
Yeah, it's like
Cabinet, filing
Azarina or
cabinet
something.
Filing cabinet.
Is that it?
No, I think filing cabinet was the other. Was the
Zipper.
off-camera one.
Yeah, I forgot.
Paperclip.
Yeah, it wasn't Zipper because that was the actual.
No, it could be Zipper. Could be Zipper. It could be something
It
like
was
that.
like thanks to Zipper and filing.
Yeah.
cabinet.
Yeah.
It was
I think it's Zipper.
That's what X-Ray is saying.
Filing cabinet and all that shit.
Did a whole stream. Fucking Chrissy got us to do. We just did a fucking complete and utter improv stream with me as Zipper and her as her and her as Frog.
This is an accurate picture right here. You finally got me.
Rolling the Wretched, 4 parts for $100. The Artemis 2 launched this week. It was fucking awesome, by the way.
Nice.
With a crew of 3 brave Americans and a Canadian. The mission is to travel around the moon, and with a black pilot, this will be the first moon drive-by. Just remember, Gary, 3 of these astronauts were born in the USA. Oh, yeah. Yes, they were. Did you catch any of the interviews?
USA.
Stop it. I'll kick you. Rolling the Wretched continues. Did you catch any of the interviews with Brie Larson did for Mario Galaxy movie? She looks happy and just talked about the movie. How many times she take Ryan's 6-inch career rehabilitation course? Wow, 6 inches. And will Millie Alcock be next because she needs that course? I don't know, Ryan. Will Millie Alcock be next?
I don't know. After what's gone on with Brie Larson, there seems to be a lot of demand for redemption arcs in the future. So I'm gonna have to start charging a lot. But
how much would you charge to redeem Rachel Zegler? Because that's like the Mount Everest of redemption arcs.
I think you guys should start a crowd fund to have me redeem her. I'm not going to pay to do it. And I don't think she's going to be getting too much work anytime soon, so I don't know if she can afford it.
We started on Go Fuck Me.
Look at this. 400 FNTs, 400 fifths of whiskey.
You were drinking a lot in your last stream. I was watching you and judging. I was judging a little bit.
I know. Well, because I saw Gary in the chat, and every time I took a drink, I'm like, Gary's just, he feels such shame right now, and he knows what's in my future. But
there's no shame. There's a seat at AA whenever you're ready, man.
Drinker, look at this. This is Cole Hauser brought me a 3-liter bottle of Canadian whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Big as my fucking head.
At least we got you some good
on it.
fucking whiskey instead
Fucking
of Canadian. Get some of this. It's Jura. This is the good stuff. But how are you getting on with that anyway? You've made a bit of a dent in it now, I see.
That's good.
Yeah. Maybe a liter down. I don't know. Something like that. So
yeah, that's good.
2 to go. It's getting light. It's getting easier to drink. You know what I mean? So
man,
it's good.
Rolling the Wretched continues. Ian will be more than likely finishing a Lesbian's Night Tale tonight. And to quote the Bard, parting is such sweet sorrow. There might be a DLC. What? No. On the horizon because Ian wasn't tortured enough. In the meantime, is that illegal alien game still coming out? Ooh, is it?
Illegal?
Oh,
yeah. You're talking
where they're like trying to cross the border.
Border crossing or something like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, was it called Border Crossing?
I think it was.
God, I hope so.
See if I could find it.
Today's read is Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds unless they believe in aliens. Hail FNQ, Fellowship, Chat, Mods, and Little Thor. Dan Vosk is gayer than Liberace and Elton John combined. Until next time, so long, gay boys.
Hello.
Joe Smith for $69.69. That's Canadian. Hail.
Another video.
Happy 400th. All of you are great. And a special thank you to Ryan, whose channel brought me here. Thanks, Ryan. Well done.
So
Well done.
Take Us North is due
Take
end
Us
of
North.
2026.
Take Us North.
That's it.
Gotta put that on the calendar.
Shaggy B2000 for $49.99. Just congrats on 400. Hail the 199. Did y'all play Dave the Diver and see new expansion John releasing in June? Anyone?
I heard about there was an expansion.
I've played the start, not the DLC.
But I haven't played Dave the Diver.
Rhino Helix has gifted 10 Rumble subscriptions for 50. Thank you very much. Forest Beyond the Trees for 50. I'm one of many engineers for Artemis's engines. Oh, really? That's fucking nice. And this was a huge.
Beyond the Trees is good, peeps.
This was a huge week for us supporting the program. Happy to see the interest, the launch attracted. Hope it continues to grow. Appreciate all of you for being distraction from my timeline. You're welcome, dude. And that was
we need another space race, man. We need it so bad at this point.
I'm laughing at that because I went on this like 15-minute rant on Geeks and Gamers Daily
big time
about how
rant.
I do not give two fucks about this Artemis mission, sending a black person and a woman to circle the moon, not even fucking land there. But that's really cool that you worked on the project Forest Beyond the Trees.
Yeah,
dude,
Ryan was just
the Black Pilot. He's based. The dude's based.
Yeah, he's totally based.
And he was asked about this, and he was like, "What does it feel like to be the first black guy to orbit the moon?" He's like, "I don't care about that. It's like I'm just here to do the mission."
Yeah.
How about we start talking about human history instead of black history or women's history or whatever?
It's good answer.
It's like, God damn, that's fucking good response.
Hollywood, take notes.
Dude, a space race would be awesome. Like we developed so much technology through our space race that we use every day today. And it would just be, it's a kind of a white pill thing, even if we're competing with other countries, because, you know, exploration is kind of like, it's in our DNA anyway. So, I mean, we have new places to conquer.
Well,
and I'm looking forward to it.
We need something bigger to reach for now. I think as a culture, as a society, we've become bored with just being here on planet Earth, right? We've conquered it. There's no real threats to us anymore. We need something now to aspire to and something to take us to like a different level. And I think in a way we've become a bit bored with ourselves, and that's why we fucking argue about everything. And that's why there's so much strife. We need something to unify us behind a common purpose. And maybe the next space race is what it's going to be.
See, I go the other way. I think we need a massive plague where a bunch of people fucking die. I think that would accomplish the same thing, you know?
Sure.
I just think so. I think with social media, we're never going to be we're never going to be unity again with social media. I think that's it. Like everybody has a fucking voice now, and
I don't know, man.
You're just never going to see it. You're just not going to see it.
Japan. We open up that language barrier and we're like, oh, Japanese people are just like us. They have the same fucking.
That was awesome
problem.
to see.
Yep, that was
amazing unification. Like I think that to me, wake me when we go to Mars, and I know everyone's like, this is a stepping stone to do that.
It is,
but you know, it's like. This is like, to me, it's like getting excited to see a color television that's been around since the 50s or 60s. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It costs a lot of fucking money, bro.
Yeah, it did.
I think I was especially really jaded because I was doing my taxes at the time of the fucking launch.
I'd rather my tax money go to this.
I'd rather it go nowhere.
I would too, but if it's going to go somewhere, I'd rather it go to this than a fucking Leering Center.
You'd rather it go to fucking do a 10-day Uber ride?
Yes. Over fucking what? Teaching trans kids fucking basket weaving in Uganda? Yeah, I would.
But it's still going there too.
Yeah, it's going to both.
Damn it.
But like you could thank SpaceX for all of this too. NASA would have never got their fucking shit together if it wasn't for SpaceX making them embarrassing them on the daily. So
Elon,
imagine being a space agency. You're a space agency, but you decommission your rocket with no replacement, and so now you're just
you have a
Earth,
space force with no ships. You know, it's like, Southern Fried Cinema Siblings for 50. Happy Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to you. Lorelei from Southern Fried Cinema Siblings. Congrats on 400 episodes. Like so many others, you all have kept me company during some dark times. Thank you for all you do, and have a beautiful Easter. You too. Thank you. It's reciprocal. You kept us company too. You have. M2M2M for 50. The Mario Galaxy movie had my smile My smile was growing from ear to ear as the movie went on. The visuals, soundtrack, and spirit of heroism are quite the upgrade. I want so want to rewatch this. Nintendo, bring on your cinematic universe. Let's rock and roll. Hell yeah. If you're happy, that's great.
I think they're really going to have to step their storytelling up for Legend of Zelda, though. That's going to be it's a live action Legend of Zelda filmed in New Zealand.
Same locations as
they are going to have to step it up if they want to change the game there. They're not going to be able to get away with this bare bones, member berries with the Zelda stuff. So
yeah.
Ryan Kennel 4 parts for $40. Oh, Ryan, been busy. Watching Jeremy do math is like having 50 tabs open on your browser.
It applies to all of us, but sure.
Yeah. For April Fools, I faked my own funeral with an open casket just to see who fake cries. Screw all of you fuckers.
There ain't nobody coming to my funeral.
I went to CrossFit class today and ripped a loud fart during the workout. It wasn't even my class.
That's pretty good.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Give Jeremy a glory hole, and he'll eat for life. Wow.
Protein's back.
Oh, boy.
Garrett, now, do you want to pull up those thumbnails that we were going to use for April 1st?
Well, it's not for April 1st. We were legitimately thinking about.
So we were thinking about, like, Drinker, I don't want you to be insulted by this, but you weren't our first choice for the 400th episode.
Oh, no.
You weren't. We had some others that we were thinking about. There's this.
You told me you loved me, man, the other night.
Yeah, but we were thinking about having Jack Paselbeck on.
We thought, no, maybe.
No. Maybe No.
And then I think finally
it's time.
But he didn't get back to us.
I didn't give it. So we had to call you Drinker. Yeah. So.
Imagine coming second place to fucking Boulder Boy.
I was hoping for the polar bear.
Oh man! Only the polar bear. Today's word is anyway.
Nerdrotic.
Helen for 50 British pounds proper money. Happy 400th FNT. It was great to meet you guys at MegaCon and the meetup. I'm still recovering from that. I was the short blonde woman from the UK. I remember you. This was my favorite show. I've only missed one live in 3 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 400. Wow. You rock, Helen. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Shout out, Helen.
Devil's Messenger for 100 Chilean pesos. Says, happy 400th anniversary. Since we do discuss AI and Perry Chan made that masterpiece, I must recommend a channel, Dr. Foxodic.
I know that account. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know which account you're talking about.
He also made a Snape Dog, but even better, he made 2 songs from the band The Hells. Hate to Say I Told You So and Arians. I really recommended both. All right. Perry Chan made the masterpiece last week. That's still going around.
So good.
You know what's funny is like 0 complaints about that. Like 0. Like none.
It was in the hands of a master artist.
Yeah.
Because it was true.
Yeah.
Nothing like a Blue Beetle thumbnail.
Yeah. That's really peak.
I mean, the Snape stuff is universally being rejected. It's universally being rejected. There's nobody defending that shit. Nobody that matters anyway.
No, I was of a mind that, like, even with Black Snape, the rest of the show would probably be pretty high quality, and they would try. And the rest of the trailer was fine. I'm getting a bad feeling about this now. I'm getting a real bad feeling.
That behind the scenes thing where every Slytherin looks like they're fucking Indian.
That is crazy choice.
This is not it, by the
way. Yeah, this show is
it's DOA.
No, this is
casting wise, it's just always going to be a massive step down from the movies.
Yep.
That's the reality of it. You had some of the greatest British actors that have ever performed in those movies. And now what have you got? You've got Nick Frost.
And
I like him,
no John Williams score. So I mean,
Hans Zimmer.
One of the best things I saw on social media.
Yeah, like I appreciate. Oh, go ahead.
One of the best things I saw on social media about the Black Snake business was a bunch of people just absolutely gave themselves away because they were posting. Oh, I see you're posting about Black Snake, but you're not talking about Hermione. And I'm like, you just gave yourself away. You just gave yourself away. You know that it's just these little bit. Now we're not going to go after fucking 10-year-old kids. You're like, fuck off. You know, you weirdos will. But it's nice that you recognize that they'd done that, and you know they'd done that, and then you vocalized it because you didn't. You know, you got too excited about the Black Snake target that you thought, oh well, we've got to bring in another target which got right.
Well, and it was on Ryan's stream. Somebody in the chat brought it up, and it was brilliant. And it shows you how evil the Access Media is, that they're bringing up Papa Escuito's death threats, but they never ever write about J.K. Rowling's, the death threats that she gets on the daily,
the real ones.
Yeah,
the real ones.
It's bad.
Another thing I was talking to,
is horrible.
I was talking to Jeremy about this. It's like, how many articles have there been written about toxic fandom? But on the other side, how many articles have been written about the shippers who throw death threats at actors and actresses all the fucking time?
Daisy Ridley,
Shippers are some of the most deranged people. They may be the most deranged people on the fucking internet. They're
Adam Driver's
really are
weird.
weird.
Fuck, man.
Well, they don't go after them because they have the right politics, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Griff
crazy.
Nizzle for 50. Congrats on 400. Poetic that Drinker is on. Now get that Fargate to watch Fargate. Well, eventually he'll watch Fargate. It's okay.
Hey, I'll do that if you watch Mr. In Between. There you go.
I'll watch Mr. In Between. Okay.
All right.
And then we got to get Mahler to watch Venture Brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why would you need to make somebody watch that show?
I don't know.
It's fucking amazing.
It's amazing. It's very, very good.
Master Austin for 50. Says from one master to another. Here you go, Gary Gay Master. Thank you. Yes. I'll pass it on to Az. Snacks for 50. From the Diary of Ryan Kittle. My ex-girlfriend once asked if she was the only one I've ever been with. I said yes. The others were at least sevens. Happy 400.
Took me a second, that one.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, what, 7 years old?
No, sevens. Random fan for $49.99. Hello, guys. I know you mentioned on the MegaCon panel about Geeks and Gamers cruise. Did I miss any more announcements? If not, can you give us a time frame of when more information will be given? And have you been paying attention to the boys' TV show?
The cruise, as soon as we made that announcement, MegaCon out of nowhere drops their fucking dates for next year, which is right around the same time.
Oh, no.
And MegaCon's not consistent on their dates, so they're kind of all over the place. And so that made us want to look and see if we could rework the dates that we initially had planned. And we are working on that, but it's going to take a little time because that was very out of nowhere. Because we were thinking maybe February again, they would do it. But yeah, they go with May, I think, right, Ryan's the May.
Yeah.
And so that is not what we were expecting at all. So
to kind of give you guys a little, we were either hoping to have it be separated by far enough that it made sense, or like tack it on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this one, it's like, well, this is like a month away, so you can't really do either. So we're working on it. Probably in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to let you guys know more information. And trust me, when we have more information to give you, we will blast it from the rooftops.
And as far as the boys' TV show is concerned, since it's ending, I'm going to be caught up. Haven't talked about it in a long time, but I think it's good to speak about how it ends. Because it's already the comic series, there were so many people who said the show was better in the comics. That is just objectively not true. It is just fucking not true.
Yeah.
The show is deviated so far from the comics, and it's just become one-sided TDS, the show. And I know Eric Kripke came out and said he wished they had finished it after the election so they could do more. So yeah, I'm going to be interested in how The Boys ends. They lost me with season 2.
Same.
Yeah. It's funny, that show, like with the quality of the first season and the level of writing, that could have been one of the greatest shows of the decade if it wasn't derailed by a massive Hollywood pussy who's got like the worst case of TDS since Mark Hamill.
It was so unique at the beginning.
Yeah, it's just like, but everything, like his life is just complete obsession with Trump and how much he hates him, and it permeates everything that he does with that show.
Yeah,
It's
someone in the chat said I was done after Girls Got It Done, and I was like, oh, that's when I kind of checked out too.
Yeah. I mean, that
They
was
made
towards
him
the end of
parody
season
and then
2.
confirmed it. Like,
Yeah. And season 1's good, but still the comic is fucking far superior.
Way better.
It's vastly different.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know Drinker's got to go, so
thanks,
Sadly,
Will.
yeah. It's been lovely. Yeah. Matthew Marsden made an appearance here. So,
Thanks for coming on, Matthew. Thanks for staying on so long. Appreciate you, brother.
Look,
what do you got coming up? Anything?
What the hell am I doing? I don't know. We've got a con, haven't we? You and I. We're going to be making an appearance at a convention.
Yes.
In July.
In July.
South Carolina.
In South Carolina.
I wish I knew the exact dates, but I'm totally blanking on it right now. I'll figure it out closer to the time.
It's the week before San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
I know that. So we'll get you more dates, but yeah, you and I will be there. The Eastern Game Exchange.
Game Exchange.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that
watch Fake Wizards videos.
Fake
He's been
Wizard.
promoting it.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know you were going. Hell yeah.
Gary is Gary's gonna fit right in there.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's
professional
go.
gamer. No, Gary, the other day we uploaded a clip from Daily where Ryan and Jay were talking about Fox McCloud, the poster that dropped before the Galaxy movie dropped. And Krista put you on the thumbnail with a Nintendo hat, even though you're not in the fucking video. Okay.
Why?
And so the top
He's like Sydney
comment,
Sweeney.
the top comment said, "Why the hell is Gary in the thumbnail? He's not in the video." All the replies were, because Gary is the master gamer of the community. Everybody was saying it. And it was so fucking funny, man.
To recognize.
Because there's that stupid picture of you with the 199 hat on. She switched it with Nintendo and put Nintendo on.
That picture is from some article written about me, like about how racist I am. I got a 199 hat on. That's great. Will, thank you, man. I appreciate you. We'll have you back
Pleasure
on
as always,
soon.
my friend.
Keep killing it, brother.
Drinker.
All right, Drinker.
Have a good one.
Critical Drinker, ladies and gentlemen. #1 critic in the world.
That's right.
I've got to jump off as well, but I'm not important, so I'll
Oh,
just go.
fuck you. I was trying to leave.
Number 2 critic.
Fuck you. Know what? You're not
Hey,
doing
Jeremy,
this.
Jeremy,
Fuck you.
Jeremy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. bitch.
Dang it.
Wow. Bye.
Wow. They all just leave us, man.
Wow.
That's fine.
Wow.
You guys stay. I appreciate that. Astro Nerd Boy for $100. Congrats on 400. Here's to 400 more. Loved your book. Thank you. Wanted to add myself to the list of people recommending Freerin. Am I saying it right, guys? Freerin.
Yeah.
Beyond Journey's End. It is almost a perfect adaptation of the source manga. It ranks up there with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings in terms of fantasy stories. Man, a lot of people have been saying that. Have you seen it, Disparu? You watch
I've seen
anime.
I've seen like the first 4. Every time I go to see it, it's like, I'll try and watch Jujutsu Kaisen or something. So I always watch something else instead. It's on the list.
It's a slow burn. It starts slow, very reflective, and I actually find it quite interesting because it's from the perspective of an immortal person and how she can't really connect or interact with the world properly. But it builds up. It builds up really, really good. And
that was my issue with the first 4. It was just like, look, friendship. I was like,
that's interesting because that was the one thing, according to Christopher Tolkien, that his father was working on. Interestingly enough, like approaching his death, right? Was really trying to figure out what the elf perspective would be on immortality, or the perspective of immortality, and he never could crack it, right? Obviously. But that's interesting that's what it's about.
I do think it's necessary though, because generally the opinion of like immortality is just, oh, you'd be really miserable because you've done everything. It's like, no, that there might be some people, but there will be people that can just
depends on the
constantly
person.
self-improve themselves. There's always something else they can master.
Well, with Free Run, she's kind of disconnected from time, and for her, like 20 years doesn't mean a lot. It kind of just blinks, and she's like, "Oh, I'm in this town. I'm going to look for this flower, and I'm willing to spend years doing it." And as time travels on, she's so disconnected that the people that she traveled with and that she didn't realize she cared about grow old and die. And the series opens up with that conflict, with her realizing that there is a different kind of interaction with time and age for humans as her that she needs to come to terms with. And then she starts to adapt to it with the next human that she develops a really strong bond with through Fern. And then the action also picks up. It's a genuinely really
just like Caddyshack.
It was it because
exactly
one of her friends gets angry with her because like, you said you'd come visit me. She's like, I'm here. So it's been 50 years. It's like she can't even grasp it.
I watched some anime, and I think you watched the same thing, Ryan. I threw on Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop is great.
Randomly. So fucking good.
It is very good.
I'm about halfway through it, so
it's good
shit. Watch Ghost in the Shell and Psychopaths. Those are good too.
What?
So watch Ghost in the Shell and Psychopaths. Those are really good too.
I'm good. I gotta watch Firefly still. Jeremy the Cyborg. So yeah, I got shit on my list. Can't add more.
You haven't watched Buffy or Angel or anything? Any of that?
Not like really. I used to watch it here and there when it was syndicated, and I'd catch it on like TNT or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Not that you need to, but yeah.
But not really. No, I haven't. I don't really know what those shows.
Firefly is fucking phenomenal. I think you'll love it.
Yeah, I got my record.
That's
awesome. Soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of every episode is the intro music.
The intro
music.
Yeah. Venture Brothers intro is not too dissimilar.
It is very
cool. Like Archer's intro in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know which is, like Cowboy Bebop was probably made first, but
you watch Cowboy Bebop and you're like, how did they fuck up this show, man? It could have been so good if they approached it like they did One Piece, which Jeremy's gone. Hey, look at all those people talking about One Piece right now, Ryan.
It also is down apparently about 34% from season 1 ratings.
So
good. Fuck this show. I hope there's no season 3. So in 3 years when it comes out, I don't want to have to fucking talk about it.
Sahd, you and I feel the same way about season 2. Really fucking good. Not as good as season 1. But let's go. What episode would they be on? So it premiered March 10th. Right, so we would have just passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
halfway through the season.
So we'd be halfway through the season. We'd be approaching episode 5 right now. It's already dipping off the top 10 at Netflix. It's 30% off just because that's a 2.5-year wait. So you're completely out of the zeitgeist. Dude, people were talking about One Piece. I remember. But we were talking about it when we were in the UK, and for about a couple weeks after, people were still pretty energized about it. The conversation has disappeared; it is gone off of X.
Yep. And if it was coming out weekly, like the interest would actually be building with each episode because they're good episodes. Now it's all past.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of the binge model now. So this dumb goofy shit I only got to talk about 1 week.
As you know, right? It's not a matter like. I'll binge. People binged before Netflix, by the way. It was called physical media. That's how we caught up on everything. So Netflix didn't fucking invent it. They just made it easier. But the final episode of One Piece would be Tuesday, April 28th. So that's still 4 weeks away. And it would have grown in interest. It would have stayed in the zeitgeist. It would have stayed in the top 10 of Netflix for 2 months. And this is why it's the binge model is unsustainable and it's stupid. And Netflix is already moved away from. I'm surprised they didn't split this into parts. I am surprised because they've done it with everything else.
Look at what they've done with Invincible. Now that's a weekly show rather than multiple parts. And all I did was just wait until there was a decent amount and just watched it all yesterday. Yeah. So you can still do your own choice.
Yeah. Well, if it's about choosing, that's great. But I will bring up, and maybe I'll do a video on this. How many series do Netflix have that have passed 5 seasons? And how many of them have been great?
I probably not too many. I mean, House of Cards went 6 seasons, but the last one was terrible, obviously,
Breaking
for
Bad.
obvious reasons.
That was
not Netflix.
Ozark was 4 seasons, right?
Ozark,
Um,
Orange is the New Black,
think we're on
Witcher's
0.
going to be at 5 seasons.
maybe.
I think we're at 0. I don't think they've had any show go past that and still be good.
Yeah,
Well, to be honest, to make that comparison, you'd also have to be like, of all the television shows throughout the course of human history, how many have gone past 5 seasons? It might be a lot, but when you compare that to the number of fucking shows that have been made,
True, but if you compare it to the number of shows that Netflix has made, how many 7-season water cooler shows that have been 6? None. They have made none. 0 in their entire existence. Cobra Kai, they inherited from YouTube of all places. They still split that into parts towards the end. But I would say that was probably, to me, the most whole show they ever made. Like is Cobra Kai, because it ended well. It got silly, but I love the fucking ending of that show, and I love that show. But you can't say that about Stranger Things at all. You know, so yeah, it's too bad. But by the time we finish our video, nobody will be talking about it. So maybe it'll just become a binge model video. Yeah, I got a cold. Look at that.
Look at the sheer amount of sludge we've had to watch.
Wow.
I didn't watch Lower Decks.
That's a lot.
Look at this.
Yeah, that was
Don't
before
flake in
I was
safe
making
space.
people watch stuff. I wouldn't make you watch Lower Decks. Lower Decks was shitty. How do you feel about Rick and Morty, Ryan?
I've never really been a fan.
Yeah. So if
I
you're
stopped
not
watching after season 2.
Yeah, season 1 and 2, maybe 3 parts of 3, and then it just falls off.
my favorite part of Rick and Morty is the fans would say, if you don't like it, you don't understand it, and you're too
Yeah.
dumb.
You're not smart enough.
Gotta be
Yeah,
fucking-
like it was okay. I didn't get the hype behind it.
It's pretty overrated.
It's very hyped. I don't
It's
know.
got way more.
We're talking about all the
trash.
Jeremy arguments now that he's gone. Overrated.
That's why we were waiting for him, Save on time a little bit. Waiting for the asteroid for $100. It's exhausting hearing actresses and feminists complain about sexism while often being sexist toward men themselves. Sad I missed Razor Fist. I love his music mythos. They're great series, especially the Queen and MJ one, which are both brilliant. Highly recommend. But great to see Drinker. Love from Cali. Hail the fellowship. Right back at you. Hail to the good Californians. I
Stay
love
there.
that.
Fix your state.
I love that how everybody's finally bringing up the high-speed rail. 10 years too
Texas?
late,
We
but
should do
60 Minutes covered it, and it's because Barry Weiss now runs fucking CBS. Like the high-speed rail would be something 60 Minutes would have covered in the old days.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day, they would have covered it. It is such a boondoggle. I voted against it, so dude, it was what, 2008? I can't remember when it was around that time. I voted against it, knowing we would be right here where we are now. Armstrong and Getty, I don't know if anybody's ever heard, they're like kind of libertarian radio show guys out of Sacramento. They were fucking on top of this, and they predicted everything that would happen. So it's billions and billions of dollars in debt. It is they haven't even laid the track, but it goes between what was it, Bakersfield and Modesto. So it was supposed to go from San Francisco to San Diego, a high-speed rail. Now, the fact that America doesn't have a high-speed rail is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. But you can't put this one on America. You can put it on California. It's unbelievable.
But
and they'll
that's
never
the same
finish
in many
it.
countries as
Like
well. We have
go
the
to
same
Japan.
issue. We
They
have
got
the
one in
same issue,
Japan, right?
Yeah,
They
got it in
have a
Japan.
great one.
We like
Yeah.
our cars, though.
But
We do.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
in-
different there, I'd say.
The
I'd
rumblings in Texas have been coming up.
Texas
They
would be
wanna
a
do
very,
one
very
straight down
long
the middle.
time since the 90s.
Texas would be the fucking easiest place to do it. It's so
Yeah, but, like,
fucking flat. If
yeah,
you
like-
did one between Dallas and Austin,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Houston, San Antonio. They've been talking about doing that since the 90s.
Dallas,
And
San
what killed
Antonio,
it is
Houston.
Southwest.
I'm against Houston and San Antonio. I'm going to vote against it.
I think that's what we should do with the illegals that get all rounded up, right? All the illegals that get rounded up can build the railroad just like the Chinese did. Back
Oh,
in the day.
yeah.
There we
You're
go.
onto something.
That's a good idea.
Put them to work.
Be high quality work.
No
Well,
more
the Mex-
siestas for you.
The Mexican
Work
ones
will
will
set you
actually
free.
like, they'll work on it though. They'll do better work than
Yeah,
the
they
other
do.
immigrants.
I've seen them put a fucking roof on a house in like 3 hours. I guarantee
Yep.
they can build that shit.
Fucking A. Hey, they put in my fake grass in like a couple of days.
Fake grass is awesome.
Fake grass is fucking awesome, right?
I've had that dream since I was a child. Like of not well, actually, since I had to start doing chores and started to have to cut the grass by myself. You know what I mean? Like when I got to that age, I was like, oh, my dream home's gonna have fake fucking grass. And like,
Word.
in California, the place I was at for a couple years had fake grass. It was amazing.
You have to be careful. It doesn't get too hot for like dogs and kids.
Well, they
I'm
got
not going to leave my dog out in the summer of Texas at all.
No.
But,
Bad idea.
I've been dreaming. You saw my backyard when you were here. It was like it was tore up. Now it's beautiful. I never have to mow that fucking lawn ever.
Nice.
And I
You
can
have to worry
just
about the weeds coming up through though.
we took care. Well, I mean, it's going to be
I know
hard
you,
for them.
you, you rip it out, you fucking
And-
put the
yeah.
shit down to kill it, you line it, but they will come
Yeah.
back.
They will
Nature
find
finds a way.
and- yeah, we'll take, but it'll be a lot easier to take care of because the beautiful fake grass that I wake up in the morning, I got my cup of coffee and I just stare at it. And I know I'm an old fucker, but god damn, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I'm like, look at the beautiful fake grass that I don't have to mow. Being 56 fucking rules. Carvo the Crow for $49.99. Hail, congrats on 400. Thank you. Who do y'all have winning between Fingolfin and Feanor? Ooh.
Oh, dang.
And how would you rank the 5 non-hobbits from the Fellowship in terms of combat? Colbert's a
That's
catcher.
the nerdiest question of all
And
time.
God, I love
I think
these.
it's like Fingolfin.
Finkel
Over
and
Feanor?
I think so.
Oh.
He is High King though.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And like the
That's
best
what you
fighter
want.
of the Fellowship,
That's Feanor.
Aragorn. I think it's Aragorn.
The best. Oh, Aragorn. Yeah, he's
in the Fellowship.
He's gonna die. He's a man of the West.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a
took on all those
superhero.
orcs, like, that's
He
bad.
lives longer. He's a little stronger. He's a little faster.
I mean, Legolas is really good.
Well, no,
Like
no.
like toe to toe.
Are we counting Legolas? I guess we could.
He's in the Fellowship. Yeah,
I think he'd beat Aragorn's ass.
that's something. I think he'd be a better fighter.
Aragorn could
If
hold
we're gonna
his
go like
own.
1v1,
Are you
Aragorn
talking
and Legolas. I think
archery?
Legolas may take it.
Archery or melee? Because how much melee does Legolas actually
Okay,
do?
are we gonna get in the Batman argument? How much time does he have to prepare? He's an elf. Legolas is an elf. Like
more
they,
skill. He's
they
older.
are superhuman. Greedo. No, I'm looking at the.
I mean, Aragorn is superhuman too, like in
Yeah.
a sense.
But he's still mortal.
But yeah.
But like, if you're watching Fellowship at the end when he's fighting off, Aragorn's fighting off all those orcs, and you're like, wait a minute, it's like, no, he can actually do that. That was
He's that
actually possible.
But can he
but-
surf on an elephant?
Okay, yeah.
Can he walk on snow without
Tolkien
leaving
readers hate that. All his all his, and I fucking love it.
He has a
I
lot of
fucking
feats,
love it.
man. He's got a lot of feats.
I think that was the first time in a movie theater when I was a kid that the whole theater like yeah.
But
when
you're
the
talking
freaking
about a guy
falling
like
down and everybody
when
got-
there's a bunch of snow, Legolas like walks on top of it
because he's light.
Yeah.
And he has those elf eyes.
Bet women would like that, huh, Chrissy?
Oh yeah, I would like an elf eye.
What do your elf eyes see? Taking the hobbits
Find my
to
keys when I
Isengard.
lose them.
Taking the hobbits, they're
Isengard.
taking the hobbits, they're taking the hobbits.
Isengard. A lot of people think it was dumb. Yep, it was dumb, but I fucking loved it. And you're right. The audience cheered every
Dude.
time it happened.
So loud.
Tourists.
Awesome.
one that I feel goes too far is when he solos the elephant.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sick.
I thought it was fucking awesome. I don't care. Christopher Tolkien and John Ronald Reuel Tolkien would have hated every second of it. But they would have hated every second of the movie. Because the movie's way too grounded. Chris, if you go find his quotes, I don't want to misquote Christopher, but it should be seen as more romantic than it was. I mean, those elements were there, but as actiony and grounded as it was, they would have hated it. And the changes.
Yeah. I mean, Tolkien hates most stuff like that, though. He wrote letters just whining about people that would write fan fiction. It's like these people have no doubt. It's just
you would love him, Disbrew. He fucking hated the Beatles, man, and hated Disney. Where is? Do I not have that clip? Where's the pagan clip? Hang on. Maybe I lost it.
You delete it. You delete it.
Oh, no.
People against goodness and normalcy. Pagan. Pagan. Nice work.
Pagan.
Fucking hell. Well, he moved away from that. And there's people dropped worse takes. I think Jarbo rehashed a take that's been around for 15 years going, if Terminator 2 and Aliens were released today, everybody would think Ripley and Sarah Connor were girl bosses.
Not if they're written the same way they were written back then. No. If they're written for current year, then yes.
I'll tell you this. If like the movies came out and we saw some advertisement for it, we'd be like, oh, there might be some red flags here because of how many times we've been fucking burned recently. But if it came out and it was actually good, people would say it was good.
Yep.
It was before DEI.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. But it's an old tired take. And the thing is, if Star Wars was released today, would people be complaining there's just too many white people and Luke Skywalker is a proponent of slavery because he bought R2D2?
Probably he did.
Are there articles written that Lord of the Rings is too difficult to watch now, and one of the reasons is the lack of diversity? It's like, it's actually happening on the other side. So
remember, The Conversation wrote numerous articles about Tolkien when Rings of Power was coming out, going, it had to be changed because he was racist.
Yeah,
they always were doing that.
There's a fucking class that you have to discover. You have to define, discover, and believe the racism in Tolkien to pass it.
That sounds like an indoctrination class.
A little bit.
It's like the G4 interview question. What was wrong with Batman? Where you've already assumed the answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
The answer is these like Star Wars or Terminator 2, these movies are timeless and they are still popular because they have held up over time, meaning if they were released today, they would do the same. They would do exactly the same because they're just fucking good. You know, that's why you make stuff timeless and you don't date it with bullshit. On streaming, what gets viewed more? What has a higher viewership?
Old
New
shit.
Star Trek or old Star Trek?
You could just stop and just say anything old.
Yeah,
Right,
but it's
friends,
old
I
Star
mean,
Trek
Wheel-
by a
Wheel of
lot.
Fortune.
By a lot. Yeah.
By a lot. Big Bob for JC for 50. Just can't wait for the DCU to die after James Gunn's James Gunn of Tomorrow by James Gunn. I grew up loving Marvel and DC, and it's painful watching these heroes get destroyed. I want superhero movies to still be great, but it's not possible in this culture. I do too. I would love to have a great Avengers movie to talk about. Nothing more. It would be, I would love there to be good Lord of the Rings, good Star Trek, good Star Wars. You know what? When we get a Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it was so much fun talking about that and doing the live streams.
I'd way rather do a 4-hour live stream, like just continuing to talk about something we really enjoyed than something we hate.
And listen, I hate talking about money, but when people throw the grifter thing out, some of our most lucrative live streams on this channel are A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, House of the Dragon. They did really well. They got really good views. And we talked, especially Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We went 5 hours one night. This is a half-hour show.
Wow.
And we went 5 hours one night. We fucking love that shit. So
the whole like negativity gets more clicks things. Look, what gets more clicks are takes that most people have, right? Because most people are going to seek out people who are saying something that they agree with or have takes that they agree with. So that's why in like the lead up to Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and even after The Force Awakens, it was very like you could get a ton of views by talking positively about Star Wars because most people had a positive, they were hyped for it and had a positive reaction to it. I didn't. I fucking hated the thing, but I was in the minority of all the people when it came to Force Awakens. Just like now, because we've had so much shit and entertainment's in such a bad state, most things that come out are bad and most people think they are bad. And so it shouldn't be shocking that the people who are honest about it and say that it's bad are getting more interaction because more people feel the same way. Now, there are going to be people out there that will be fake as fuck and will see which way the wind is shifting. That's why you see some of these people that fucking change their opinions on shit like that. It's a shill for Disney Star Wars, now hate it, right? Because they're trying to ride that wave. But that's the reality. What gets more clicks is what's more popular. Period.
What?
End of story. You know, and being honest, you get to rub people the wrong way sometimes, you know, when you like Picard season 3 or stuff. That's just the way it goes, man.
Yeah, you're going to have, we're all individuals that have different feelings about shit. We don't always agree on fucking movies. So there can be no human being that has the most popular take every time unless you're intentionally trying to, or you're a fucking weirdo and you don't actually have any opinions of your own. But you know, when you're saying something that the vast majority of people out there agree with, you might get more views on that than if you're saying something that's really negative. Now, things can take off and get ratioed in a way, but I'm just talking in generalities.
Yeah. Yep. By the way, House of the Dragon's coming in a couple of months. 3 months.
Right around the corner.
Yeah,
June.
right around the corner.
Maybe while it's airing, we'll be watching the play.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's right. April 15th
April 15th.
is when
We got a while.
Yeah. Remind me.
I saw you looked over at like your fucking calendar or something.
I did. I looked right at the date. I'm like, oh, we still got time. We still got time. When's that next book coming out? When's a
winter? Never.
No, Half-Blood Fresh Prince. I'm talking about Harry Potter now.
Oh, that should be
we're
a week from
5
now?
days.
Yeah.
5 days away. God, those are good, man. I love those. WG 450. Hail WG. No Cosmic Summit this year, buddy.
Sad.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go Contact in the Desert instead. He says, Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, too. Mark of Reality for 50. Happy 400th episode, FNT. Thank you. We made it. We made it. I think the number of because again, I started the Friday night show way earlier with other hosts, and it wasn't even called Friday Night Tights, but I've been doing it for almost 9 years.
Wow.
So I think the count is closer to 5. It's like 487, something like that. But this version of it is 400. And we have like a couple of anniversaries. We could use this as the anniversary, and it's 6 years since we started inviting guests on, and Drinker was the first. If we want to go from when we started calling it Friday Night Tights, that was in June of 2019, I think.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, June of 2019. Yeah, we're almost done here, and then we'll tell you what's coming up next. Mark of Reality, thank you again. Buster Nut Smash for $350. Whoa.
Buster Nut.
$50 each for the new OGs. Thank you for the 400 great episodes. Can't believe how much my life has changed over the last 8 years, but every Friday is the same, hanging out with all of you. Congratulations. Thank you, Buster Nut Smash. I chose Friday because I'm sober and I had no life and I go nowhere and I do nothing. And at the time, all the other streaming shows would not do Friday. So I'm like, I'm going to do in the dead zone, like used to be the network dead zone. And I'm just going to stream on the night nobody will be watching. And we originally started doing this at 9 p.m. and then it moved to 7 p.m. And I think we moved it to 6. And then for the fucking gay Brits, we moved it up. We moved it. God, because, you know, I used to be on the West Coast. So I'd be starting at 1.
Chat's wishing we were still on the 9 one.
I know,
Yeah, perfect time.
I miss when we were starting at 7 o'clock.
That was pretty nice. Yeah.
It used to actually be at night, but not anymore. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. We'll get the rest on Monday on Rumble and Nerdrotic Live at 11 a.m. We appreciate you all. Let's go around the horn with the few people that are they couldn't hang. Those bastards. Those bastards. What do you got coming up, comics?
Well, 9 p.m. Central, I'm playing a Subaru's Tale. Finishing off that stupid fucking X-Vado game, hopefully. So
you got your Birkenstocks?
Yeah, my Birkenstocks.
As bad as it looked.
It's pretty bad. The combat's really clunky. And it's like it wants to be a Souls-like game, kind of, but not really. It's irritating as fuck. So yeah, hopefully that will be done and done. So yeah, catch you guys next week.
Right on. Sorry, I was reading something. I wasn't paying attention to anything you were saying.
That's but fine. He said right on. So yeah.
Yeah, right on.
He could have said he was about to get his dick chopped off.
Right on.
Like, right on.
I'm going to Canada. I'm going to end it all. Right on.
Yeah. Right on, buddy.
All right, man.
Great. Right on. Chrissy.
Oh, Simcast on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel. And yeah. And I get confirmed tomorrow. Wow, which I won't be live streaming. Maybe I should.
You have a name yet?
No. I'll have to just.
You know, Chrissy, maybe you should pray about it tonight.
I'm going to pray about it.
You'll know in the morning. And if not, just do Mary like all the basic bitches.
I know. Okay, some people frown upon picking Mary because it's too basic.
So this is a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
So you're getting confirmed, right?
Right.
Okay.
I know. I know it's supposed to be a personal decision, but it's weighing on my mind.
Names from the Bible. You should be original and go with Jezebel.
Hey!
I think they have to be saints, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not Catholic, but
yeah.
Damn it, Odin. Where are you?
He's doing Catholic things on Good Friday.
Yeah. He's being religious.
He's out not eating meat.
I was confirmed Lutheran. We're looking at like
Cool.
Catholic light.
Yeah, I was confirmed
I thought
Methodist.
that was
So they
Anglican.
make you do it over.
All right.
Big gulps, eh?
Big gulps, huh?
Anyway,
Big gulps, huh?
Simcast on Sunday.
Simcast. Garrett.
Hey, on Monday nights, usually after Ryan streams, I play Fallout 2. So come check it out. We're running the wasteland. It's a lot of fun.
Great. Shad.
Well, on Shadiversity, me and Tyrant finally address a bit of an abomination. The swords from Dune, specifically Duncan's sword. Wow, that's a piece of crap. And we explain why it's such a piece of crap. It's unfortunate because I really like the films, but they let us down on the swords. So that's on Shadiversity. And then, of course, Culture Crusade live streams on Night's Watch, doing reviews and all that fun stuff. And yeah, that's me.
Excellent. Yeah, and I saw the Japanese people talking about you running down the street.
It's bringing people together. I knew I could connect with Japanese people because they love swords so much, especially like medieval stuff. And so with Twitter being opened, I just dropped a classic, the backscabbard video, and that blew up. So many Japanese people never saw it. And they're like, holy crap, it works. And this is like an 8-9 year old kind of video for me. Must be great.
No, it was really cool. I loved every minute of that. I hope it continues. Need to do that some more. Disparu.
Still want to make a video about Russell T Davis. There is probably something about Starfleet Academy, as they will not shut up about it, especially with the viewing figure source that has now come out. I'm like, well, there's another excuse to make one. And then I don't know, possibly talking about the where Hollywood is going, like with all the downfall of production and everything else, and yet they're all the creators still willing to go down with the ship without trying to change anything.
Exactly. There's that Washington Street Journal article, which shows, I mean, it's just the latest one, but it's a repeat of an article that came out 2 months ago. And it's all during a time where the box office is kicking ass right now. But they realize, like, this will, once this is over, we'll have another drought. And it's not enough, because you can't just have tent poles every couple of months hold up your entire you need the mid, well, not mid, well, maybe in quality, but the movie that has a mid budget, the action film, the rom-com, the comedy, those are all gone now.
Yep.
Because of political correctness.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's closing every day.
And creators refusing to actually listen to the people that give them money. Like, just 2 hours ago, Rob Liefeld, I saw a tweet about it. All backlash on everything is just a result of having people with a microphone. It's just minutia, has been for a while. It shouldn't be taken seriously. It's like, this is your money fountain. You have to take it seriously. You can't ignore this stuff.
Coming from the guy who does a podcast fucking ripping on Kevin Feige and Marvel all the time.
Just think of the attitudes. The problem with the audience is that we can hear them. It's like a wild thing.
Exactly. Well, and that's, oh my God, that is their entire attitude. And that audience, that minutia, has become the competition. They are losing hearts and minds and eyes, viewers, to people just staying home and watching a live stream, because most of the time they're more entertaining than any fucking movie they put out. So, yep. Can't, man, who could have seen this coming? Disparu. It's a complete shock. Ryan.
You can find me at Ryan Kinnell RK Outpost. I stream on Sundays and Wednesday evenings on my channel. Also, I do a show on Monday at 9 p.m. alternating between me and Vera Dark's channel called Fuck My Life. I do Sports Wars on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. And I'm on Geeks and Gamers Daily almost every day. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Not on Wednesdays. Probably not worth watching when I'm not on, to be honest with you. Other than that, yeah, I'm just normal shit. This week's been kind of a blur because I got all my taxes done and shit. So fucking nightmare.
Wow.
I think.
Yep. Hashtag me too. Just been.
Which is why I got really upset about $4 billion just flipping around the moon. While we're spending fucking how many hundreds of millions of dollars every fucking day in bullshit across the world. So.
Yep.
And your transgender basket weaving. How about we just don't spend any of it?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, I was just saying, if we have to spend it, my taxation is theft. I'd rather not. So, by the way, we have a private space company out there that's doing just fine. SpaceX.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's not like Artemis is totally like taxpayer funded. So
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Which Forest Down the Trees, really cool. You got to do some cool shit on that, man, and that's fucking awesome. So, not begrudging you for that at all.
No. All right. Did I miss anybody? No.
So, nope. 3 hours ago, Rob Liefeld said that. 7 hours ago, he said, "I feel bad for all folks who can't speak their mind." Like, this guy needs to pick a lane.
Rob, what are you doing? So I can't take him seriously.
I wouldn't. I would not take Rob Liefeld seriously in anything.
Based on what he's been saying for years versus what he's been saying after he didn't get invited to a fucking party. Like, obviously, which one is genuine? Neither of them, both of them. Do you care? Do you know?
The same guy who was one of the founders of Image and the first one to go when the other founders kicked him out. So, but he created Deadpool. He created Deadpool, which is a rip-off derivative character, but there you go. It's merchandising heaven, and he will and his family will be set forever. So that's why it's kind of unbelievable that he's pissed off that he didn't get invited to a fucking party and has a vendetta against Kevin Feige, which I'm all for watching, by the way.
It's very entertaining.
I'm all for watching. And for the record, no, I've never liked Deadpool in the comics, like ever. I think it's a joke that gets old. But the movies I liked. I actually, it's good in small doses. All right, so I'll be making a video now. My voice is kind of back, mostly. Should be back tomorrow, so I'll be back to making videos. But for our anniversary, we've been thinking about this for a while, and again, completely ripped it off from the Y-Files. Hail AJ. By the way, I will be joining AJ in the basement in 11 days. I'm heading out to his part of the world, and we're going to be recording a podcast. So can't wait for that.
Nice. A lot of people are going to love that. That'll be awesome.
It's going to be lots of fun. But we are going to be doing FNT 24/7 on Nerdrotic Live. Actually, this will lead right into it. Garrett said he's got about 80 episodes. We figured it out, or Garrett figured it out, and it was pretty easy, right? Not as hard as we thought it would be.
It was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So
if you miss us for some reason, you can watch 80 episodes back to back, 24/7 at any time. You could check out some old Friday Night Tights, and we'll let it go for however long we let it go. We'll see. We'll see if anybody's watching at all. But it's worth a try. Okay. Yes, FNT 24/7 chat on Nerdrotic Live, and the link will be. This will lead you right into it. So, thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody who supported us over 400 episodes. It's kind of unbelievable. Am I forgetting anything, Garrett?
I don't think so. That's it.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Modrotics.
So thanks to the Modrotics. Thanks to everyone who left super chat and donation. You help keep the lights on for 400 episodes. We'll be back next week. No idea who the guest is, but we'll be back next week. And you all have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Here they come and the crowd cannot wait. Oh, hail Friday Night Tights. I apologize 'cause I'm probably late. Oh, hail Friday
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.